waiting. I'll be back.
I can't take it anymore. The pressure. Okay.
Okay.
YouTube is starting. Twitch will be starting shortly. Twitch is up. Beam is up. And YouTube is up.
It's all out.
It's all
out. Yes. What more could an evil father wish for? An evil genius father wish for. You're the best evil son an evil dad could ever want.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Oh gosh. I don't know why, but that movie has a strange affinity with me, and I can't place it. Anyway.
Just give me 1 sec here, guys. 1 sec.
No worries.
It's a downside to streaming on 3 different platforms. I have to
we're live! Oh no, we're live, and I'm making a massive fool out of myself. No!
Oh!
It's like my YouTube channel.
Watch your language, Luke. God. You should hear Luke. You should hear Luke when we're not, online. He's just brutal. He's got this trucker mouth. It's just insane. That's not true at all, by the way. Okay, I think we're good to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever. I'm going to try not to clap, actually. I'm going to put my hands up in the air because I get so excited about these kinds of things. Hold on. I have to adjust my table. Just give me 1 second here.
Adjust your table so your hands can't clap. What's
going
on here?
Yes, that's exactly it. Trust me, it works. All right, welcome to the first ever Cosmoteer single ship tournament. 26 competitors from around the world will be fighting for the title of T1 champion. This is an unofficial tournament, which means there will be no prizes today. I know, sad. I know, very, very sad. Our goal today is twofold. 1, to experiment with the viability of ship-to-ship combat in a tournament setting, and 2, to establish a good set of rules and restrictions for any future events. It's also important to note that Cosmoteer is still in early development, so future events will certainly have to be tweaked accordingly. And from the deep savannas of South Africa, with the heart of a lion, I am joined by my co-host today, Lapapsnow. So, hello, Lap.
Hello, everybody. Yes, Laps is here as well, as usual. My pleasure to be here.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, for those of you that are unfamiliar with Cosmoteer is a top-down space shooter and shipbuilder that is currently under development by one Walt Dessler. Cosmoteer is unique in that all ship functions require crew members to man, arm, and power the ships. That's all I'm going to say because I want to get this going. Luke, shall we start a tournament? It's been a while.
Yes, Robert. I think it's been about 6 months. I think it's about high time we do a tournament. Let us begin, shall we?
Let us begin. So today, as I said, we have 26 competitors. So I'm going to show you the tools that I'm using today, or at least one of the tools. I'm using my little, here, let me just bring it up here. I'm using my little tool that I built for Reassembly that allows me to figure out who's going to be fighting next. And I think this will work really well. We're going to be doing this bracket style. So when somebody loses a bout, they will be removed from the competition. And we will, of course, then everybody in the second round will fight against each other until we are done. So, and like I said, this is an unofficial tournament, so we might change the rules halfway through on how we're doing this. We don't know. We'll just, throw our hands up in the air and say, no, everybody's got to be facing opposite directions, or they have to be on the other side of the map, or we're going to use different options. So, but keep in mind, if you lose this tournament, it's not a big deal. There's not a lot at stake. But, of course, you want to win, because that's very, very important. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. All right, and hello to everybody on the stream. I'm sorry I'm not going to be watching chat right away here. I will turn and start to watch chat in a minute. I want to get this going. So, Luke, I think we should roll off. Anything you'd like to say before we start, Luke? Because I talk too much.
I don't know. No, I don't think I have anything to add. But hello, Dutch the guy, and everyone who's pinging me in live chat. Hello, guys.
That's so nice.
Rob, I'll try and keep an eye on chat for you. All right.
Oh, that would be splendid, actually, Luke. That would be really, really great. So away we go. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna roll the first ship or the first bout, and then I'm gonna turn this off. I'm just gonna keep this running in the background, so it's not in front of everything. So here we go. We're gonna roll the first 2 competitors. So we've got Ballistics, and we have Old Buccaneer, Jay Cahoon, and we've got Mike Hawkins. That's going to be the first bout. So let's go in here. Sorry, Mike Hawkins. Mike Hawkins.
Hawking. Yes, a famous. Wait. What is Stephen Hawking? What is he? I can't.
He's a physicist.
Physicist. I was like, I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I'm going mad. It seems. I knew he was a physicist, but I thought he was more. But I can't remember the specification of his degree. Anyway,
I'm pretty sure he has more than one specialization, but I think he like as in like advanced degree. But I'm pretty sure he's just a. I mean, he's primarily a physicist, I believe. I think so. I don't know.
All right.
If I don't know much about Stephen Hawking, does that make me unintelligent? Because I think if you're intelligent, you know. Okay, just checking. So it's gonna be tricky to find. Oh, here we go. Old Buccaneer. This is Jay Cahoon, who's part. Everybody here is part of our Discord. We're gonna try. So I'm maxed out. And view distance is max right now. We're gonna try everything or within the box, just within the range of the box at max distance. I did do a little bit of experimentation before this, just to be sure that they would actually connect with each other, and they do. And to start out, Luke, you were recommending that we do Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Yes. Barbarian.
Enemies with all other ships, including other Barbarian ships. So it's basically... Yeah, it's far more quicker than just setting one to player 1 and the other to player 2. So
way better. But we still need to set the AI to Bounty Train.
Yeah,
Bounty Brain. Okay. Bounty Brain. Yes. See, there we go. They're already connecting. So let's take a quick look at these ships. This is Mike Hawkins, and as you can see, he's got a couple big cannons there. Oh, he's got shield systems in the front. Interesting. And then he's got some little pew-pew point defense systems. Excellent. Oh, lots of point defense systems. All right, let's take a look at JC's ship. I don't know how much time we're going to...
Hold on, Rob. I think the ship overlay is still on. Actually, by the way, your little utility.
Thank you. I'm going to turn that.
I'm so glad I'm looking at this.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Luke. Let me turn that off permanently, because I know I'm going to make that mistake over and over if I keep that on. So there we go. That is off. Excellent. And this is why I have you, Luke, because otherwise it would have been a complete disaster and everybody would have yelled at me. So anyway, let's take a closer look at these ships again. So we have cannons on the front here, lots of ammunition, some shield generators, some mid-point defense systems, and lots of empty space in here. Interesting. So this is like a little lounge area. Cool.
A little lounge. I love the idea of that. A little lounge area in this ship. Oh.
Yeah, it's so nice.
So, this ship, interesting. It seems to be more of a broadsider, eh?
Yeah, totally a broadsider. Actually, I think he's got just about every weapon available here. He's got cannons, he's got small laser blasters, electro bolts, and shields on the side. Look at that.
Ingenious.
Interesting. All right.
Doesn't have any missiles, though, which is interesting.
And no point defense. Lots of weapons. I wonder if he even has the crew to be able to run all that.
He looks like he seems to have minimal corridors, which is quite an interesting idea. It's all primarily filled up with stuffy stuff, you know.
All right, here we go. The first battle ever that we have on tournament. Isn't this exciting? So exciting. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Let the battles begin. I hope I've got audio on here.
They're shooting each other. Okay, so the Buccaneer, it's adjusting its method of firing. It's punched through that shield very quickly because there was a nice little EMP bullet, eh?
Yeah, and interesting, like he is turning every once in a while to face him, but he's got that nice big chunk of armor in the front. The place where he's highly vulnerable, JC specifically, is from behind. If he does get a shot in behind, that's going to be really interesting.
Yeah. It's also interesting that I'll get to that later, actually.
Can everybody hear the audio of the game? I'm finding it's very light. Can you hear it, Luke? Oh no, you can't. No, you can't.
I'm on the Skype. Wait, hold up. Let me just turn on the video.
Wow, looks like
it's very light, but honestly, that is because you're scrolled away, and if you get too close, it could get really loud.
Really loud. I might adjust it after this, but look at that. Mike Hawkins just got creamed. Wow.
Yeah. Sheesh.
So what is he shooting at? Oh, JC is just kind of shooting off into nowhere.
He was trying to shoot, but he just didn't have the right angle. The AI will try to shoot regardless. Usually, is what I usually see when I'm doing my testing. Okay, so we know who won.
Yes, we know who won. Let me just adjust. Maybe it's just me. Yes.
Let me just listen to the audio.
Definitely.
It sounds fine to me. It
Does
sounds
it?
fine to me. Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds fun video. Yeah, maybe just make it softer for yourself. I mean, in the end, the sound it doesn't really matter too much, does it?
No, but it's always nice to hear the explosions.
Of course,
I love
yeah.
explosions. Who doesn't like explosions? All right, so let's do this again. Is there? Oh, I can just go like this and delete everybody, right?
Delete, yeah.
Remove.
You can also just press the delete key. That works as well. It's good.
I wish it would be really nice if there was a way to reset the battlefield. That would be actually quite convenient.
That would be quite nice.
So we'll do one more battle between these two just to be sure. But I'm pretty sure we know what the outcome.
Rob,
yes.
Before you put them on,
Yes.
I read in one of the previous updates that if you hold the tilde key
Yes.
while you're placing it down, it'll spawn without any of its things loaded. So the crew will actually have to rush to load up everything.
Yes. Actually, the funny story about the tilde key. I've had somebody specifically in the Discord. So hold on. If I hold tilde, how does that work?
I think you have to hold it while you click it and place it down. I don't know how it works. Maybe click it and then hold tilde while you're placing it. Maybe.
Yeah, I was having a
Stick shouldn't be loaded. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
Sorry, I was having a conversation with somebody about this specific thing just recently, saying, "Please don't use the tilde key thing because it'll ruin my exploits." I
think we know exactly what to
tell you who that is, and no, it wasn't Camo 5, just in case you're wondering.
I think I know exactly who it is, but that's beyond the point. Barbarian. Okay.
Did I set that right?
Yes. Yeah, okay. You did. Perfect.
Okay.
And if you scroll in, yes, things aren't actually.
Okay, so this changes the game. Wow.
Yeah.
That really changes the game. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's try and see. Let's see what happens.
I honestly love the fact that is an item you can do. That's brilliant. Which means it means that there are two different ways you could try and approach these tournaments. One, you could try exploit madness, where you just have everything preloaded. Like I have an idea for a ship, but I'll get to that later. But yeah,
so like 25, 30 missile launchers, and you just launch them all at once, and then that's it.
Yeah, and there's no reload or anything. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. But in this sort of case, ships like that would be messed up, messed up badly.
Oh, that really. I mean, why wouldn't even put engines on your ship or anything? You just just weapon systems, and because they're all fully loaded. But this changes things. Like if nothing's loaded at the beginning, he just burned through those shields like butter, man.
Yeah, and also if things aren't loaded in the beginning, then you actually have to wait for your missile production to make some missiles for you to load them up and have a good fight. So just interesting stuff. No, it seems that. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, Ballistics is quite explosive in the front. It seems he lost half his ship in one hit. It seems to be. Yeah. Whereas Buccaneer, for some reason,
he's not just shooting.
He lost his weapons. That's why. Oh. Yeah. Whereas Buccaneer is, he's just full frontal broadside. He's got a large amount of weapons, so he's also just able to fire a heck of a lot more than anything else.
Well, one of the things I didn't take into consideration, which is pretty obvious actually now that I think about it, is yes, he's got a lot of weapons on the ship, but he's really only using one set of them at a time.
Yeah, right? Which means yes, brilliant. Which also means that the other side has time to reload and fully stock.
That's right.
That's actually quite interesting to think about.
I think that's it, folks. We have a winner for our first round, best 2 out of 3, and that is Jay Cahoon. So I'm going to add that to my list. Congratulations, and come again, Mike Hawkins. Come again.
We could just throw him in again at the end, maybe. I don't know.
Sure, I don't know. Maybe we'll do a free-for-all and see if we can crash my computer at the end. Hold on.
I'm just thinking there are many ships that look like Hawkins's, and I'm just interested to see how it would do against some of the other variations, because all we really saw it against was a side strafer, which I'm going to now classify it as.
Guess what, Labs? Guess who's up next?
Who?
Take a wild guess.
I didn't see.
It is Lapapsnow. This guy named Lapapsnow. Oh. He's going to be fighting in the next round against Jay Cahoon.
Oh, anything but that guy. I hate that guy.
That guy. Oh, It's always here.
Have you seen his YouTube channel? It's dead. There's barely anything on it. And when he does upload, it's just reassembly tutorials on modding. I mean, seriously, what's going on?
And that accent, just atrocious. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Oh,
I think you're amazing.
Don't even get me started on the dogs.
Oh, and then those dogs, and then he's always eating something in the background. All you can hear is forks and knives, and it's crazy. So here we go. We've got Jay Cahoon on the right side, and we have the mighty and illustrious Lapapsnow on the right. For the first round, I didn't use it. Hold on, maybe because everything's not loaded. I wonder if that turns that on and off. I just want to try something here.
Oh. No,
see, I didn't use the tilde key this time. I'm just curious. We are going.
I think it's just unmanned. I think the systems were just unmanned. There was no one in it at the time.
But everything's charged.
Everything's charged. Yeah, everything's
so
fully
we'll do
loaded.
The first round like that, and we'll do the second round with everything not charged. All right, we ready to go?
Yeah, by the way, Rob,
Yes.
in between rounds, I think we should just unpause it a little bit. So after each little fight, we should unpause it, because you can see there's actually a few bullets kind of still flying around in the space. And they probably
yeah.
and some strange shields. So they might hit something, but I doubt it. So yeah, let's just see how it goes. It's all right.
Okay.
AI bounce.
Sorry.
Alliance.
That would be really funny.
Right.
Well, it's not going to hit you. It's not going to hit you, Laps. It's going to hit Jay Cahoon. So what are you complaining about?
Oh,
wow, missiles right away. Laps has a... I didn't even look at your ship, Laps. We'll look at it in the next round here.
Oh, nice connection. I like that.
Oh, right in behind. Oh, the missile almost went right behind the shields. That would have been amazing. Boom.
Yeah,
boom.
I have a heavy cracker sort of set up here. So I'm hitting him in his engines, which is quite nice.
Oh!
That's actually exactly how I wanted it to work, which is lovely.
That's exactly where you need to hit him, too, because he's really vulnerable. Uh-oh. All those broadside guns are actually digging through. Oh, those shields are really well placed.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say well placed so much as just placed. They cover everything. But
Luke! Just an epic defeat.
I was not ready for something to have that level of broadside potential. I honestly didn't think about making a broadside ship. I didn't think it would work that well for some reason.
I will say that it was really interesting to watch you hit him behind where he's vulnerable in his soft squishy parts. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we should try it again, but with them facing each other. So when you're placing it, if you click and hold, you can set their orientation.
Oh, you want to try that? Sure, let's try that. So, using the tilde thing this time, so...
Oh, gosh. That is unfortunately my ship completely wrecked. Not completely, but sort of, because...
Interesting.
I don't know.
If he's facing you, actually, that's kind of a disadvantage for him, maybe? I don't know. Well, actually, not really. He's got all that armor in the front, right?
I want both of them facing each other, but that's fine. Maybe we can do one more round of this later. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we might do some after show stuff. We'll see.
I don't think my ship is facing him.
Yes, I've got you more or less facing each other. Pretty close, anyway. I would love some tools to make this a little bit easier to set up, but, we'll do what we can right now. I mean, this game is still early development. How's chat? I haven't been watching chat.
Oh, I wasn't either, because I was focusing. Laps and Deluks Gaming don't use Barbarian. Why? Deluxe should not use Barbarian. Ghost Taker, you have no reason. You shouldn't use Barbarian. All I see is a lot of crying and no explanation, child. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, give us a reason. Give us a reason, because maybe that's something we have to consider. Here we go, Laps. Sorry, hold on. Before I do that, Laps, I just want to take a quick look at your ship.
I'm sorry, Ghost Taker. That was just a great quote from something I read a long time ago. I thought it was really funny. But yeah, you inspect my ship, so you can see I actually have 2 rocket production for my 2 rocket launchers. I even know I was thinking about using an ion beam in the middle where that shield is, but I didn't think it would work.
The ion beam, like right here?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but then I kind of gave up on it and instead had a shield because it'd be more effective. But yeah.
Yeah, really interesting. Yeah, so you've got the one shield in the front. I don't know if you'd be better off with more weapons, another weapon system there, because you've got the extra armor there already. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think nice shots though. Look at that. Beautiful. Ramming speed. Yes, first collision of the tournament.
As you can see, it takes a while before the first missiles even get up, because my crew is not optimal for it, unfortunately.
Oh.
My crew is more pointed towards getting those guns armed instead of arming those missiles. Also, some stuff is on fire, and for some reason my guys aren't using extinguishers. Oh well.
So
you can see
King
I'm just
Benjay says,
getting
if
taught to
Barbarian, if the ship gets cut in half, it will attack both parts, attacking itself. So maybe we'll try it without Barbarian. It's just more work, that's all. That it's not a big deal. It's not really that much work.
Yeah,
so.
well, it hasn't really done that yet.
All right.
Okay, we'll attack left. Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, it's not really an issue, really.
All right. Well, you know what? We're not going back. Laps, you've lost. Sorry, dude. He absolutely decimated your ship. All right, so we're going to let that finish up while I update my sheet here. Laps, unfortunately, you are out of... Oh, yeah, you're out of the tournament. I'm sorry, Laps.
I really want to verse Camo, though. When all this is done,
you can totally verse Camo. All right, moving on. The next competitor is Orc Hunter. All right, Orc Hunter. Perfect. Let's get him in here. So far, so good. This is really fun. Oh, look at all these parts left. I guess I got to remove all the bits of the dead ships in here between the rounds. This is super fun. I love this. So great. All right.
Unpause it for a second, Rob. Just let those bullets fly. Okay.
Okay, so for the first round, we'll do it sort of as default, and then the next round will come in empty weapons and stuff, just to kind of mix it up a little bit until we kind of figure out what we should be doing. But this is actually really cool. So we've got old Buccaneer. We'll keep him on the... Whoops, on the left side. Should we have them facing each other all the time, or no?
I think so. I think that would just be fair in general. Because
Okay,
I mean, which side are the bulk of their engines? Which way would they be entering combat? Is kind of
that's true. They wouldn't. Well, that's not necessarily true. Jay Cahoon, just given his weapon placement, wouldn't necessarily be coming in dead ahead. I don't know. It's something to consider anyway.
But imagine they just had to get to each other before they could start fighting. I mean. If you thought about it that way. I mean, he doesn't have necessarily enough thrust on either side to propel himself as fast as he does on the back. So, I don't know, a bit of fun logic, I guess.
Shall we try it without Bounty Hunter now? Like, give that a shot? Or without Barbarian?
Barbarian? I don't know. Okay, fine. Say one to play one and one to play two. I don't think it'll make any difference.
It's not more steps, actually. It's the same. Because I still only clicked once here. It's Bounty Brain.
Bounty
yes. Yeah. Okay, away we go. Away we go, folks. Hold on. We haven't looked at Orc Hunter's ship. So, what is the advantage, Luke? You've probably played this way more than I have. What is the advantage of all this extra structure? Does it actually stop shots?
I think I actually have no idea if I believe structure can block missiles, but I don't know if it can block cannons. I don't think.
Right. And can structure itself catch on fire, or only corridors and such?
I think only corridors and such can catch on fire. I've only like functional components in corridors. I don't think structure can at all do any of that. But yeah, double ion beams and
double ion beams in the center, as well as electro bolts. So he's going to try and disable his power systems. That's kind of cool. And then we have small laser blasters, not a firepower on here. But the ion beams do take some time. Like, you really have to be targeted on that guy for a fair amount of time before that'll work. But what's of note here is he has 4 shield generators so that he can face his enemy, although they're back a little far. I wonder if something might be able to even penetrate this. I'm sure he's tested it extensively. I know he has. He sent me a replacement ship like 12 times. So
Also, can I just say that is definitely a ship that would take a hit if we were to Tilda it, Because if you just quickly take a pause.
Yes.
And let's just take a look at it. You can see it has 6 banks of batteries.
Oh my god.
So we know how it's getting powered.
Yeah,
not necessarily via efficiency. But
these banks will be completely empty for the second round. It's going to be a drastic difference for sure.
Which is amusing.
But let's see
I
how
honestly
it goes.
think we should kind of do more rounds of this, but fair enough. Go on. Yeah.
Well, I
think we should do 3, like one fully
armed.
Well, no,
we are doing 3. We're doing best of 3 is what we're doing. So we've only done 2 rounds, and so far, Jay Cahoon has won every single round so far. That's why we've only been doing 2. So, shall we go? Let's do this. Look at those ion beams already in there. Oh, I love it.
Let's tangle.
I loves it.
Let us tango, my friend. Oh, oui. Oh my god!
Oh, look at that!
That's gonna be.
He's not penetrating. Oh, there goes the shields. Oh no!
The other interesting fact is that the way that old Buccaneer is structured, yeah, he's gonna get torn to shreds by this thing. This thing is horrifying.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Orc Hunter was designed purely for destructive capacity, not to look nice. I know it does. It kind of looks quite alright. Anyway, but you can see it just tears into everything just by the pure amount of ordnance it can throw.
But now that he's out of power, he's kind of lost his edge now. Like he has to restock. And he's actually kind of struggling. Jay Cahoon is actually he still has one full side of weapons. So that broadside thing is brilliant.
Yes. Also, it's actually, I'm thinking about it now. It actually has much less to do with the broadside, and actually more to do with the placement of his flight command. Because if you pause it quite quickly and look at old Buccaneer's ship, you can see that his blue flight command is right at the front of his ship, where all of his armor is, the bulk of his shield. So the AI isn't actually trying to shoot at the body of his ship where all his weapons are. It's trying to shoot towards the command where all the armor is. So yes, it is actually. I've been watching the bullets, and that's usually where they try and land actually. Because the AI, you see, it's targeting the flight instead of, say, the reactors, which it could hit right now theoretically.
Right.
So it's actually unfortunately made more inefficient.
I love the fact that it's not an exact, like, it misses a lot. I do like that. I like the scatter. I do like the scatter of guns. That really makes me happy.
I do as well.
This could be a comeback for Orc Hunter. Oh no, he turned. I thought maybe he was going to get on that other side, because that one shield is down. Oh, those two shields up. There's no way with his power systems as it stands for him to actually penetrate and get a good hit anymore. I think this is going to go to Cahoon again. Maybe.
Yeah, I think everyone that versed Cahoon should just get another try.
Aww.
I feel bad for this ship. I would love to see it just rip something asunder. Like all kinds of ship just looks really nice and powerful. I want to watch it tear something.
We can go back. Because I know that Orc Hunter spent a lot of time with this ship too. I know he did.
And the thing is, I'm pretty. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
No. I think, like, in terms of, when people actually turned in their ships, like Orc Hunter spent a lot of time. He kept sending in refits and stuff like that. Whereas I think Jay Cahoon just sent in the one design and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm good. So he either got really lucky in the way that he was designing it, like, just, or he's just brilliant. He's a mastermind. He's like, ooh. And I'm not putting down anybody's ship at all. I think Orc Hunter's ship is amazing. And look, he's actually penetrating. He may actually get through. Oh, that would be an amazing. He just cut his ship in half. No way. Oh my God, this is still anybody's game. Orc Hunter could pull this off. Oh,
the other half.
And the other half is still shooting.
It still had ammo in it, which was hilarious.
Are you kidding me?
Because the flight commander's in there. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, and that's it. I think it's all over for Orc Hunter, but that was close, man. That was. He doesn't have a control center. And this is the only working part of the ship now that has an engine. Look at this. He's coming. He's like, I got him. Leave it to me. Look at his control center. He's down to like 10%. Not even 10%. All these crew are like, the bands are broken. The bands are broken.
I love how whoever's in command of that ship's just like, get me closer to the enemy. I want to hit them with my sword.
I picture Klingon. We're not dead yet. We continue to fight. I love it.
If we pause it actually and quickly look at Orc Hunter, I think he still has a reactor and he still has his ion and he still has a shield.
But he has no control center, so he can't aim or turn because he has no engines.
Yeah. The weapon will be able to fire, though, which is the funniest thing. And the thing is that a Buccaneer has no weapon, so he's just going to be floating around. Eventually, he's going to get hit by that ion and die. So I think in this side here, actually, Orc Hunter would win. Orc Hunter actually wins at this point because he has a weapon and Old Buccaneer has nothing.
No, Old Buccaneer has a weapon. Oh, right, because he has no ammo. Yeah.
No ammo. So in reality, Orc Hunter wins here.
So do we call a winner here? Do we call a winner because it's over?
Yeah, I think we should just call Orc Hunter winner because he got further than any other ship before him. I mean, neither of them are actually the winner.
Okay, we're going on to round 2. We're going on to round 2. Orc Hunter is the winner of the first round. Wow, by a nose. By a nose. Like, we had to, like, that we have to actually call that one. And, you know, I'm sure the community would argue with us. I'm sure. So let's do that again. Fine. That's fine. Go ahead, argue. I don't even care. Okay, so, JC, we're going to get you in the, actually, we'll put you on the left side this time. And we're going to Tilda you. And we're going to turn you. And Orc Hunter, let's get you into play. Orc Hunter, we're going to Tilda you as well. That is going to be painful for Orc Hunter. Because none of his weapons are going to be charged. He's not going to have anything in his crew quarter, or in his storage, in his power storage, or his ammunition. He's going to have some trouble, whereas there's really not much effort for Jay Cahoons to get his ship up and running. All right, so let's set these guys both up as... Oh, right. Hold on. Player. We're gonna continue using this player 1, player 2 thing. I think that works the best.
Fair enough.
And Bounty Brain. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
I'm interested to see how this plays out, because one of them is going to be in a hell of a lot of issues, and the other one seems to be very efficient in terms of the amount of reactors he has.
He has.
You see,
Orc Hunter still has no weapons up. Orc Hunter still... Oh, no, he's got a couple weapons. Okay, never mind.
Oh, he got the ions. Oh! Perfect. Smack him in the butt.
Oh, wait, look at he's actually got those guns up and running. He's got to get through those shields, so that's going to be tricky without those ions this time. Oh, that armor. Well placed. I have to say, these are both really interesting and cool designs, but I will say that Jay Cahoon's ship is actually pretty balanced.
It was smartly designed, and the thing is, I'm pretty sure no one else was expecting a broadside ship. I'm pretty sure no one on this entire place was expecting a broadside ship. Everyone is probably following the same line of thought I was. Just make a ship, put all the guns on the front, have maybe a few things on the side, but like, we're going to engage full frontal, because why not?
Yeah.
However, this system is just smarter. It's actually just smarter. What Cahoon did... Yeah, the broadside as well as the giant chunk of armor, because if you're full frontal facing someone, you have no armor there. Your weapons are there, exposed. Behind them is everything. You can put shields, but you're going to be taking a hell of a lot of kicking, and you're never going to be turning away from them. Your front's always going to be there. Whereas with Cahoon, his front is there and it's fully armored, so he'll be facing towards the enemy sometimes, just because the AI wants to. And other times his side will be showing, which is the only weakness, but it's also where all of his weapons are. So in the end, it's just a masterful combination. Maybe not masterful so much as just lucky that he used an incredibly efficient technique. So all the other ships are getting ripped to hell because they are not designed. Look at the armor difference.
I'm sure there's a counter to that. I'm sure there's
always
a counter.
There's always a counter, definitely. I mean, the other thing is that those shields could be taken down easily with a few electron bolters, but I don't think no one went electron bolter spam, is what I'm saying. So
yeah,
and also
maybe we don't know. I haven't looked at all the ships. Who knows?
Far, I'm saying so far.
Okay, so what are the rules for the third round here? What should we do?
Just face them towards each other. No Tilda. Let's just see what happens.
So the same as the first round. This gives Orc Hunter a chance to recover. Maybe.
Maybe.
This is cool.
Maybe.
I'm really liking this. I'm feeling like JC's like OP here, though. All right, I'm ready to go. Oh, right. And allegiance. We're going to do player 2, and away we go. Fight. This is the third round.
All systems charged, Captain. Flying into ramming speed.
Fire the lasers. Look at that. So he takes that first brunt with the front, and then he turns to his side. Oh, but there goes those shields. Right through. Look at this.
Oh, my life.
But JC turns around to use his other side. That is
he has a fresh side.
But those shields are down already. Look at that. Oh, he's cutting through. He's going to cut him in half again.
Yes. The nice thing is that this time, Orc Hunter's electron bolters actually worked. They actually worked, did their job, and thus, well, now unfortunately the shield is recovered. But it should go down quite quickly.
But Orc Hunter still has all of his shields, too. Like, all of them. Oh, there it goes. Oh, my God. Oh, the humanity. The humanity, lovely. A clean kill. Well done, Orc Hunter. Well done. Look at that. Don't be messy. Clean it all up.
It's like I was telling you before we started this all, Rob. It also has to do with the AI, because sometimes it does smart things, other times it's an idiot.
It's the same with reassembly. You know, it was like there's a crapshoot element to all of this, and we accept that, right? That's why winning. You have to take. Sometimes winning is clear, and it's obvious who has a better design. But in a case like this, JC could have won easily on the third round had it been just slightly different and the AI had behaved a little bit differently. It also has to do with the exact positions I'm placing these ships, etc. So I'm going to update my sheet here. So we have lost... who's that? We've lost... Where is he?
Orkante.
No, we lost Old Buccaneer. So Old Buccaneer is out.
Buccaneer. Yes, finally. Sorry. Well, look, he got to be in 3 rounds, 4 rounds actually. No,
yeah, he got to be
3 rounds.
A lot of
whereas
rounds,
everyone else so far has only had 1 round. So I mean,
yeah, you know what? We might go back and just do some battles individually, but I'm trying to work through an actual tournament here. So we'll keep.
Rob, it's fine. Go. Doesn't matter.
Go. All right, got
it. The after party can be for fun.
The after party can be for fun. All right, so we're on to the next one. Let me roll. Splitter. Splitter.
Splitter. Wait, Splitter or Splitter?
Who is that? Oh, that's Cloud Hater. Cloud Hater is up next.
Oh gosh. Wait, is this a ship that's going to split in 2? Don't tell me.
I assume he's got. I assume. Oh yes, Splitter.
Oh, my gosh,
this is cool. I love it. For the first round, we'll just have them facing each other, like so.
Okay. Well, we're immediately going to have to make a administrative decision here. Wait, give me a second, actually.
Okay. What kind of administrative decision?
Sorry. No, I'm just saying for future tournaments, we should probably take this into account that this is 1 ship, but it's actually 2 ships. So
is it?
It is. Well, it's going to split into 2 ships.
Oh, but if it's just doing like the player 1 thing, will it still shoot on both sides?
Yeah, it'll still be player 1. It'll
Really?
Both of them will be playing, and the other one will be playing 2. Yeah.
So this is an exploit, sort of. It is. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it is exactly an exploit.
Let's take a look at this. He's got 2 identical ships. He's got. I think they're identical. Yeah. So he's got a missile launcher.
It's brilliant. I mean, it's brilliant, but is it fair? No, I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of. I mean,
I really like the idea too. It's great.
I mean. I'm not saying that we would do it permanently, but I think we would continue this. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. If it's too OP, then maybe we'd kind of balance it out somehow by saying you have to have at least an armor piece connecting your 2 ships at least, or something silly.
Yeah, or more quickly, you maybe just make sure that your ship is only designed to be 1 ship. Don't be cheeky about it. It could be a very simple rule.
Will, you have to be careful how you word things, because Will find a way.
No, exactly. No, I know. Don't worry. Like, yeah. Ships have to be reasonably connected by armor or something.
He's gonna cut them in half. Oh, there it goes. And now it's 2 ships. Unbelievably cool.
So one can run and the other can...
He has 2 control centers. I see. Is that ever brilliant?
Yeah, exactly.
That is so smart.
What I would actually be thinking of is we limit it to your ship can only have 1 control center, for example. I don't know, something like that.
Actually, I think that would work, right? 1 control center, because then I mean, I think.
Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable.
Yep. Orc Hunter is having trouble figuring out what he's doing. He's going and actually they're having. Oh, I see. He was kind of running away. So one's kiting while the other one follows behind. Brilliant. I love it.
It is. And the AI is kind of getting a little confused. Like, who do I go after? Who?
Yeah, I think you're totally right. I think Orc Hunter could have taken a clear shot at Splinter there. Oh, here we go.
But
then he turns around. Oh, why?
Yeah. The thing is that Orcblade does have a lot of PD on his behind, so I think he's actually safe from the missile attack.
Oh, here it goes. Look at he's penetrating that shield. Oh, there goes the shield.
Down.
Oh, the missile launcher's gone. Oh, yeah, missile launcher's gone. He's no longer a threat. Here we go.
Enemy target annihilated.
It reminds me, Robot Wars. I don't know if you ever watched Robot Wars, but there was occasionally, you were allowed to have 2 robots as long as they were the same weight as one, the maximum weight or something. I forget what it was. And they rarely won. It sounds like a great idea, but in reality, it wasn't all that good in practice. Like to have two smaller Robot Wars was so cool, by the way. To have two smaller robots. So if they allowed like, I don't know, 100 pounds, you were allowed to have two 50-pound robots. And it seems, like I said, it sounds like a really good idea on paper, and maybe it's not so good, you know, because, you know, one very large ship is really hard to destroy for any two single small ships like this. Look at this.
Yeah. Because I mean, the issue is that the two ships, the thing is, you have to provide power for them both. You need to provide a command center. You need to provide more thrusters. So, on paper, it sounds like a lovely exploit, but in actuality, when you're actually dealing with a game like Cosmoteer, in Reassembly, this would have meant absolute victory for the splitter.
Oh,
but
for sure.
It
would have.
But in Cosmoteer, because of all these resource constraints, which are brilliant, then.
Yeah.
It means that there are actually some logical things to consider, and some good what do you mean? Words, you know, limitations.
No,
and some
you hit the nail
downsides.
on the head. You hit the nail on the head. It's the resource management on this game that actually changes that equation and makes it so that maybe, I mean, this is still the first round. The next round we're going to do it with Tilda. But I think it's going to be pretty clear, I think, in both cases, because neither of these ships, I mean, yeah, you're right. There has to be two reactors. There has to be two control centers. There has to be, yeah, that's it. It's clear. Clear win. Clear win for Orc Hunter. Congratulations. Pause.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Pause.
Delete.
Oh, jeez, like, what are we creating?
Sorry. So we're going to do Splitter on the...
Somebody quote us. Delete. Oh gosh,
weird me.
Patchouli turned that into YTP. Anyway,
so we're doing Tilda this time, and that doesn't really hurt Jay Cahoon, but it might hurt him with.
Wait. Why is Cahoon here?
Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you. That's why you're here. Because I wouldn't have been watching chat, and everyone would have been like, "Why? What's going on? What's happening? Is this like the Twilight Zone? What's happening? Why? Yeah. Okay, there we go. We've got
same day. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to hurt.
Actually, it's Groundhog Day. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, well, I'm just so used to Jay Cahoon.
That's fine.
Anyway,
I know.
And neither of them, actually, it's going to hurt Orc Hunter a lot. All right, so let's set these guys up. This is going to be player. Yeah, I'd really like to have this easier to set up. So, yeah, like just hit a button, say tournament fight or whatever, you know, something like that. All right, Allegiance, AI.
They're already on player once. It's fine.
Bounty Brain.
Bounty Train.
Okay,
select the other. Are both? The other one isn't on Bounty Brain.
Oh.
AI.
Oh, crap. Okay. I'm ruining the results here. Bounty Brain.
Yeah.
It's okay. Bounty Train. All right.
Bounty
here we
Train. Go. How do they go to Bounty Train? I ask.
What? Oh, the shields aren't even up right away. Oh, that sucks. Oh, and he split already. Look at that. Oh, but Orc Hunter has his weapons up. See, I still think Orc Hunter is going to win this. I don't think one missile launcher from that one guy can pull that off.
Yes.
Although,
by the way, Rob.
Yes.
By the way, Rob. Yes, the structure is definitely blocking those missiles. Look at that.
Oh yeah, the structure.
Because yeah. Even the bits that got close couldn't do anything because they just smacked the structure and that did like no damage, which is brilliant. That's.
I love the ion beams. They are like my favorite. Look at that.
Yes, they are so delicious.
So satisfying.
They're like proton beams.
Yeah. I love those too. I love it. I'm waiting for somebody to build me a spinner with ion beams here. Waiting.
Yeah, unfortunately, spinners are apparently impossible because of apparently, I don't know, physics or something strange. I don't know what goes on.
I laugh at your physics.
I think the AI is just not crazy.
I think that's it. I don't think there's any weapons left on the board. Pretty sure. Or for poor Splitter here. Splitter got split and crushed. Pretty sure. Let's just take a look. Yeah, I think it's all over. It's all over. Well, good fight, lads. I love the idea, Splitter. I'm not sure if I'm ready to ban that. I know there's maybe a couple more designs in this tournament that are going to be similar. Let's remove you from the tournament. Sorry, Splitter. You did well. Sort of. All right, and let's go to our board here. Are you keeping up with chat there, Luke?
I am. That is exactly why I'm laughing. One guy is just like, Sheep King, he said spinner!
Sorry, did I say spitter? Sorry, splitter, spitter? I don't know.
Sheep King didn't say that. A comment a Doc Pikachu was saying to Sheep King. He said spinner because yeah, I don't know. Apparently there was some spinner debate, but yeah, apparently spinners are.
Oh yes.
I don't know, possible. Anyway, so wait, who's next?
I would like to see spinners in the game, but they probably won't be allowed. But you know, so this one's we're fighting Aki. Hold on, we'll get the name of the ship here entirely. Aki.
Oh.
Aki.
Aki.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, anyway.
So on the left side we have Orc Hunter once again with this Blade 002. He's going to be player 2, and both of them are going to be Bounty Train.
Bounty Brain. The Bounty Brain on the Bounty Train. Let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're the first round is non-Tilda, second round will be Tilda. I kind of like that for now until we kind of. I think.
By
in
the
the
way,
future,
Rob.
Yes.
By the way, Rob, the how to play fires. Can we close that? Top left. How to play fires.
Oh! I guess we don't need that. We don't need to know how. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let's take a quick look at Aki's ship
this
here.
is a nice ship. Yeah, this is a nice looking ship. I like it.
There is a lot of reactors. Holy crap.
Keeps everything fully energized.
Yeah, I wonder if that's maybe too much. I don't know.
It definitely is. You only. Well, okay. Look, he has one reactor powering 3 shields, another reactor powering 3 shields.
Right.
He only needs one more reactor in the middle, maybe, for like some insane efficiency. But like the other 2 are just overkill vastly.
I'm sure he tested it quite extensively. I would just think, like these reactors are 15,000 apiece. And for those of you that don't know, the limit for this tournament is 200,000. So the max they can have on their ship is 200,000. So I mean, I'm sure that's probably why, like 3 shield generators is pretty. Or sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shield generators. Yeah, he needs those reactors for sure. For sure. That's a lot of shield reactors.
Honestly, you're probably right.
But he's only got 3 cannons, so he spent all of his points on shields and reactors. But those cannons can be super effective, especially on ships that don't have fire extinguishers as well.
The issue is that he does have to get through a bunch of shielding and yeah.
He's through the shields already. The downside to having shields all the way. Oh my god, Blade. Oh man, that was a devastating blow. Wow.
Yeah. That is the other issue with all those reactors. If one explodes, everything just goes critical, which is beautiful. It's beautiful to see, but very, very, very interesting. Okay, so Tilda time.
Tilda time. Sorry. With Aki, I think having shields all the way around is a great idea, but in such a tournament that's so limited in points, I don't know if that's the way to go. Because he who defends everything defends nothing.
Sorry, say it again, Rob?
He who defends everything defends nothing.
Fair enough. Niall in chat says, Laps, wait, Aki's ship is too expensive. It's 200,000, it's 200,900.
Yes, that is 100% correct. I don't know if there's been when we first started this tournament setup, we were on version 0.12. Now, I don't know if there's been changes to the cost of anything. This ship is technically not legal. And I did notice a couple ships that are a little bit off. I'm not too worried about it for this time around because this is more of a casual tournament. I'm not going to disqualify them. But for the future, just so you know, if you do enter the tournaments, you have to be under whatever I set the limit at. So if it's 200,000, if you're at 200,001, I will disqualify you. But in this case, I'm going to let it go. Yeah. But yes, thank you for pointing that out.
I mean, it's getting wrecked anyway. But thanks. Thanks, Neil.
Did I not? Oh, I see what I did. Hold on. I got to place these down again. I left it running so they could recharge everything. My bad. All right, so let's Tilda this guy.
Tilda is good.
And then Orc Hunter.
Send it back to the Shadow Realm, says Muggin. Look at how long ago that was. I'm scrolling through all of chat.
And then this is going to be Bounty
Walter's here, I think, Laps. Ask him. Walter, you there?
Oh, Walt, are you here? I think he was here on the last stream, too. He just didn't say anything. He was afraid. He's like, if I say something, everybody's going to jump on top of me and ask me a million questions. Maybe that's what he's thinking right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, because everybody is interested in this game, right?
I guess he doesn't want all the attention. Be showered in praise and love, apparently. I don't know.
Did I? Oh, see, they actually waited a second before they actually went in to do the attack with the Tilda thing on. I don't know if that's going to matter. Oh, well, Orc Hunter,
it's because the engines need to get energized.
Right. Oh, Orc Hunter's got those ions up. Once those ions go up, man, look at that. Oh, you only have them up for a second, though. Yeah.
Yeah. The interesting thing is that... Oh, Walt Distler is here.
Oh,
Yeah,
hello,
yeah.
Walt.
Hello, Walt.
There he is. Now he's going to get hit with a million questions. Sorry, Walt.
Oh, gosh. Sorry, Walt. But yeah, since we tilted it, the electron bolters weren't able to get up, so those shields on the front of Aki are actually able to hold for much longer.
I'm surprised, actually.
So
the cannons, yeah. Aki's cannons they're taking a lot of hits. Oh, there it goes. The 2 cannons just went down. He's got 1
there we
left.
go. Poof, kapoof, kapoof. I would love to armor cannons. Just strap a boatload of armor to them.
We can run it at 1/4 speed. Can we run it at 1/2? Ah, we can. I'm just curious. I'm not going to do that. I'm just... Now, when we did reassembly, when we adjusted the speed down or up, it actually affected the physics. I wonder if it does here.
I'm honestly sure it would too. I don't. Yeah. No, it would affect this too. Then again, I don't know how Walt has this this running in his in the pipeline. But anyway, no. But yeah, reassembly. The physics got a little bit wonky because the physics updates with
it's the way he did his timing. I think.
Yeah, bloody blah science programming. Anyway, so
as explained by Luke, yeah, science explained by Luke. Yeah. Bloody blah, science, physics, all that jazz.
Basically, if you double the speed, you halve the amount of physics updates that could be done in a second. Yeah. So because the actual physics updating is bloody, and so yeah, just
we're gonna start a new vlog called Technical Talks with Luke. Blah 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 physics blah blah blah. Oh, there goes the second gun. Oh, does he? Oh no, the shield went up in time, and Orc Hunter's still having trouble getting enough power for all of his systems. Man, he's really struggling to get through those shields, and he's
yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go.
No.
I was just gonna say, Walt. I'm very glad you added the Tilda aspect to this because this definitely helps. Ships, because for example, ships like Orcs are just vastly
inferior in a lot of ways.
Inferior because they purely rely on starting support and time speed should not affect physics, says Walt. Okay, good. Yeah, nice. So already a step above Walt reassembly now.
Well, yeah, because there might be times like this where we want to speed it up a little bit more, and so that we can get a resolution. And that was one of the things we always wanted to do with reassembly, because some of the battles would just take so long. And this might be a case where it might be a draw.
Maybe.
I think we might even have to set up a timer or something in the background so that we know how long these battles are going. Because wow, will Orc Hunter ever have enough power to actually generate? Oh, there he goes. He got it. There we go.
Yeah.
He got it.
I was about to say, Aki lost his thrusters. So
okay, Orc Hunter left. Hang on. Where'd he go? Orc Hunter, come back. All right. So sorry. What were you gonna say, Luke?
No, I was going to try and explain the slowdown for the people, but like no one's here to hear that, so it's all right.
No. Explain the slowdown. I really want to hear.
I think I actually explained it fine, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
No, it's just that Arthur had it set up so it was like 60 physics updates a second, and so when you double the speed, it's can only do. When you're doubling the speed, you're having 2 seconds in the span of 1 second, so you end up only doing 30 physics updates in a quotes second. And so it didn't function like that. But also, the more you sped it, if he did have it work per kind of in-game second, it would actually just lag the game to hell. So more so than it usually does. So I guess I don't know, whatever.
Fine explanation.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay,
that poof at the end. I agree, Muggin.
Now, so somebody, I missed somebody when they sent in their ship. With the naming convention, you were supposed to turn in your ship with your name attached to the ship. So I have no idea who owns the ship. Not a clue. Not a clue.
Oh.
My bad.
Combo Breaker.
Unless that's his name, but I don't think so. I think his name, I don't know. I'll figure it out. If he wins the tournament, I will figure it out. Otherwise, So in chat, Walt says, in Cosmoteer, when you double the speed, it doubles the number of physics updates per second. Yeah, so basically, what I'm saying is that Arthur had a saddled system and Walt has a brilliant, a better system, a more reliable system when it comes to speeding up the game. But and I got to tell you, Walt, we spent, dozens and dozens of hours with tournaments, and man, it sure would have been nice to speed things up every once in a while. Oh, let's take a look at Combo. So that is a welcome change. So Combo has hold on, did I turn off the Hold on. Where do I look on the inside of the ship here?
The button you just have to select it. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so...
By the way, Walt said, remember to pause the game when using Tilda. Yeah, they're all right.
Yes, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Righto,
we've got
Captain.
a couple big cannons and a couple of the electrobolts. That's interesting. Very interesting. 4 reactors.
And no... Sorry, go ahead.
No, please, go ahead.
No, go, Rob, go. you were listing it off. Go ahead.
Oh, 4 shield generators in the front, but I think the 4 reactors is probably enough for that. And he's got a couple... just ammo factories. He doesn't have the ammo backups or anything like that. Interesting. So this is just a heavy hitter in the front with those electro bolts could change these battles.
Oh, they definitely do. I mean, they knock out shields quite quickly, which is lovely. By the way, someone asked Walt if he had a ship in this, and Walt said no. So I just wanted to make an amusing remark and say he doesn't need to have a ship in this. This is his game. These are his ships.
So I will actually add to that and say if Walt loses, if he enters the tournament for his own game and he loses, that'd be hard to deal with. So I kind of understand why Walt didn't. Oh, just crushed, man. What a shame.
Combo breaker got broken.
Yes,
That's
combo breaker got smashed to bits. All right, let's delete that, and we'll try that with the Tilda. But yeah, so I'd be a little leery, building a game and then entering my own game in a tournament, or entering my own ship in a tournament, because I'd be like, well, what if I lose? Like, that would be shameful. All right, Tilda. So
it wouldn't really be. I mean, it shows some bravery, but yeah, I mean, fair enough. Anyway, sorry, Walt. We're sorry, Walt. We've been pulling you out into the open here. Apologies.
I've been doing that since I met him, unfortunately. Poor Walt. I'm like, I'm going to get you into my community. He's like, oh, great. Poor guy. Actually, I think he's excited to have lots of questions and people asking him, and making comments, and just because I think it's motivating for him. I think he was saying, like, to kind of get things going and, figure out what needs to be done to finish the game. I mean, it's still a long way before it's done. All right, we're ready to go. These are the Tilda. So you'll notice Orc Hunter has nothing, and Combo Breaker has nothing. So this could change it. Could change it. Let's go.
Yes. The thing is that, Combo Breaker is rapidly resupplying himself, because, I mean, he isn't reliant on, why weren't things going? It just took time to get power to thrusters. Power to thrusters. Yeah.
Can't take it anymore, Captain. Ooh, those shields aren't up yet. Oh.
Yeah. Yes, come on, Combo. Come on. Yes, perfect. You see, the way you see, yes, exactly. Yeah. You know exactly what I mean.
I know exactly what you're trying to say. Oh, all of Combo's shields are up. Oh, now Orc Hunter's getting those shields up. Sorry. Pardon me. I got excited. Oh, beautiful. Oh, if he causes some fires, maybe if those cannons actually get in there and cause some fires, that might actually cause Orc Hunter some grief.
I also just love the fact that there are fires,
Me too. I mean,
in reassembly, like, you lose half your ship, okay, fine, you just fight on, you rebuild yourself. But here, it's okay, half the ship's just gone up in smoke and we're on fire. Good luck, everybody. It's just brilliant.
I think Combo Breaker might actually win this, and it's all because of the power issue. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Combo Breaker was designed to, well, not so much designed to refuel himself as he wasn't relying on cheeky tactics. so he managed to repower himself and energize himself rapidly, whereas Orc was entirely relying on those backup things and for everything to just be, self-fueled already.
Yeah.
By the way, Walt says all good, smiley face. And then after that, he says, you can select both ships and press F to track the camera on the point between them. And press F.
Well, I'll be damned. All right. Well, that saves time. Now, but I kind of like it when Luke yells at me, though. Yes?
Rob, you did select the junk, so it's going to track the junk as well.
Fine. Fine. There we go. Happy? Never happy. Never happy around here. That's very handy. Thank you very much, Walt. I appreciate it. Very, very nice. I think Orc Hunter got beat. We are going to do a round 3. Should we do Tilda for the round 3, or should we just...
I think we should.
I think we should, because I think we're ready to move on from Orc Hunter. We're going to watch him get killed again. So, sorry, Orc Hunter. In the future, I think we're going to settle on a standard. Right now, I think we're sort of still deciding on a standard, but I'm leaning more towards the Tilda start, because... it forces you to think about the short term of your ship as well as the long term, right? Because you really, a ship's got to be balanced in a tournament. It just has to be. Otherwise, people are just going to build these giant ships with all guns and barely any crew.
Yeah, exactly,
Okay,
and then it starts to become the sort of cheese fest that Reassembly kind of became in the end, where you have your troll ships and your spinners and like things that would not legitimately work in a real scenario. Whereas this, with the Tilda ability, allows you to you're forced to make ships that can produce the missiles for your missile launchers. So you can't just
and
have
it was
a
the
ship
same with
that's all
Reassembly.
on
I mean, in Reassembly, you built ships that could power their own guns, right? It's the same thing.
Exactly.
If you didn't have enough power for your own guns, then you would run out of power in Reassembly, and it's the same thing here. You got to make sure that you're building ships appropriate for the situation.
Exactly.
Not just for the short-term fight, but for the long-term fight. Okay, so now we can go Bounty Train.
Wait. So who's this other person?
It's Bounty Brain, but I like to call it.
Sorry.
This is the last battle between these two. Yes.
Okay.
Last battle.
I would love to see my ship against Combo Breaker. Just saying. Just putting it out there.
I want to see your ship against anybody else because we've only seen,
I know.
Yeah. All right.
know.
So F and away we go. Oh, I like the F key. Thank you very much, Walt. That is great.
That was more of a joke than anything else, Rob. Don't worry about it.
No, I would love to pitch your ship against everybody's. All at once. Everybody against Luke. Dogpilot Luke. All right, let's zoom in just a little bit here.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, I love that F thing. That is great.
My throat is drying out.
Looks like Orc Hunter maybe got up a little... No, he's still, getting those shields up. He's having trouble keeping those up, man.
I like it. Sorry, go.
No.
Go, Rob.
It's those electro things. The electro things are just ripping up those shields. It's great.
Yeah. Also, Orcs electro things, the electron bolters.
Yes.
Power isn't getting to them. There isn't enough power generation to get to them, so they can't do anything. They can't take out the shields. And shields are, by the way, I love the shields in this game because in Reassembly, shields are like a null thing. Like if you have shields on a ship, they go down pretty damn quickly.
It depends on the shields. Like if you have station shields on a ship, it does matter. Yeah.
Yeah, but like they regenerate so slowly, and like, I think Mons, who runs the Reassembly NMSS tournaments, he did a whole breakdown like shield to armor cost ratios and how shields are just vastly inefficient compared to just having more armor on your ship.
Yeah.
In terms of P as well, but yeah, look at this. Orc just got ripped to shreds.
Yeah, it's all over. Yes. So Nell, as expected.
Yeah.
No. As expected, Nell is arguing about whether or not I should be using Tilda. Well, you know what? That's what this tournament is about. And I actually talked to him before the tournament. He's like, "No, you can't do that." Actually, he was the one that told me about that. So I'm like, maybe you shouldn't have told me about that.
I remember you telling me at the very beginning of this tournament that somebody didn't want you to use the Tilda.
Yeah, somebody didn't want me to use the Tilda.
Sorry, Nell. Sorry.
Yeah, but you know what? I think going forward. What's that?
Which ship is Nails? Which ship is Nails?
Oh, that's Xenos. Xenos 666. Okay. Yes.
Well, that's fine. We can just not tilde it, but then we're going to tilde it because it'll just be fun to watch it explode.
I haven't been actually doing this by bracket. I didn't actually do this by bracket. We're just doing 1-on-1 fights. Oh well, that's okay. Because by bracket, theoretically, we would move to the next separate. You know what I'm saying? Like bracket, it should be two people against each other, and then we do it 2 different people against each other, then 2 different people against each other. We're just following through. You know what? Next time I will get this right. I did not do this properly with bracket. I apologize to all you guys that are looking for a bracket tournament. My bad. Next time we will do it properly. Like I said, we're just kind of figuring this stuff out, right? Okay, so the next competitor. So where's my thing here? Next competitor will be Miha.
Competitor.
Miha.
Miha?
Miha?
Miha? Miha? Fair enough.
Yes, Miha.
Miha.
Miha. Yeah.
I also wanted to say that the nice thing about shields in this game is that, I was talking about reassembly. I mean, these shields aren't pushover shields. They can take a hell of a lot of pounding. It's only electron bolts that really, really take them down.
Yeah,
like
those electron bolts are really effective. I'm super impressed.
Well, that's exactly their purpose, is taking down shields, which is brilliant. And look at this ship. It seems to be... I like this, actually.
It's all corridor. I think it's great. Oh, it does look a little LSN-y, doesn't it? It does. It totally does.
It's got that lovely point on it. Wait, so whose ship is this? Oh, it's Mihai. Hey,
it's LSN colors as well. Are you sure he's not working for you?
Is it?
Are you sure?
Oh, my God.
It's totally your colors. Angel. Angle.
Doesn't matter. I love it.
Arc-angle. It's Arc-angle. Arc-angle.
Well done, Miha. I like the look of the ship and I love the color.
That's very beautiful. All right, let's get this set up. So player 2. Yeah, so we'll do bracket tournament next time. I'm sorry, I got started in the wrong way. I you know what? I was all set to do bracket as well. I just wasn't thinking. Whoops. Bounty brain. And let's F these guys. That doesn't sound very good. And
no,
let's go.
Take it
no, that does not sound good at all. Don't say F these guys. That did not explain what I was really trying to do. So we got a couple. Whoops, we got a couple cannons. Moving on, we have cannons and of course lasers. Lots of pew pew on this ship. I don't know if it's going to be enough to actually get through those shields, though. But yeah, you know, I remember people saying at the beginning when we first started talking about the tournament, people saying, you know what, shields are not that effective. They're not that good. I don't know. I think they're pretty effective. They have a distinct weakness though. Like even one. Oh, shatter! Oh, fires! Look at the fires! The whole place is on. Oh, never mind.
I don't like that. Oh no! Oh no! That just makes me sad.
You don't
it
have
just makes me sad, man.
But hey, it solved his fire problem. He just blew up the ship. Problem solved. Putting the fire
I think he's
out.
just more on fire, Rob. I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's how it works. I'm sorry.
Problem solved. It's just one big fire extinguisher. Blow up the ship. No fire. Excellent. Good job. All right, so now we're going to deal with Tilda.
What giant? What is war, really? It's simply two sides trying to put out each other's fires with bullets.
It's peacekeeping. It's all about peacekeeping. Yes.
What is war? Simply peacekeeping fires. That's all it ever
because
is.
if you destroy your enemy, there is peace. It's very simple. Whoops.
Peace, love, and
I move
action.
that? No.
I think you can move it if you hold like I don't know. I can't remember what the control is. It's like middle mouse button or something. I don't know. I am not the developer of this game. Ghost Taker 6 Labs. I'm sure, but I could swear the Hiai ship looks like one of mine I released. I swear to Bayonet class. Lol, that looked like my ship. Okay, I don't know. Ghost Taker. Overload Dave says, Deluks! You forgot to pause!
Yes,
I don't know when
I got it. I figured it out.
Oh, it's dead now, Ghost. Well, it's dead now, Ghost. Yeah, Ghost, it didn't really matter because it got annihilated. But Miha...
I would love to know, I could look up to see who Combo Breaker is, but as punishment for not actually sending your name attached to your ship, I'm not going to do that. We're just going to call you Combo Breaker. That's got to be your new name now. That's it. Combo Breaker. Maybe that is his name. Maybe that is actually his name. I don't know. All right, so I think we're ready to go here. Hitting F on the keyboard. Oh, no, hold on. Hitting F on the keyboard.
Selected. Yes, excellent.
Everybody selected. And away we go. Auto-saving. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah, it needs music. Like,
dun, 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 dun,
dun, dun, dun. I have been really... I don't know. Everything I think lately has been Star Trek. I've been playing a lot of that silly Sins of a Solar Empire in any of the spare time, which is very little. Yeah, you know what? The consequence of not having power for these ships really didn't matter all that much.
Well, and ammunition. They had to kind of restock the ammunition as well.
Yeah.
Instantly on fire. Yeah, those corridors aren't the best idea because the fire can just spread through them like hell.
But it sure is fun to watch all the crew panic.
It sure is fun.
Fire!
Yeah.
Fire!
Where are the... I actually didn't take a good enough look at that ship. I don't know where its crew quarters are.
I think they're all in the center there. I think they're all dead. Already.
Ghost Taker says... Lash said, I'm going to send it via Discord to Deluxe. Oh, he's going to send you the ship that he thinks this is. In fact, it probably is a ship. Don't know.
I have a ship from you, Ghost Taker.
No, he says that the ship Miha is actually one of his, and he's actually going to prove it by sending you the ship. Because this wasn't entered by him apparently. I don't know how this works. I don't know what's going on.
Hold on. I'll let you guys look at this. Well, I guess it pauses when I leave. Okay, hold on. Let me just take.
That's fancy. It also pauses. I love that. Excellent.
Let me just take a look, and because Miha. That is the
Yeah,
ship.
who's it
Let me
sent
just
by?
take a quick look at Discord on the other computer.
Let me just take a quick little look.
Let me just take a quick look.
Oh my gosh. We're singing this home, man. We're singing this home.
Song. That
Singing
is,
a
no, that
song.
is officially the ship that Miha had sent to me on Discord. So yes, that is correct. So maybe it is
to
your
the
ship. He just stole it. I don't know.
Maybe.
But it's all over. It's all over. So yes,
Oh.
Combo Breaker moves on. Yeah, see, with black, it's more fun with bracket because bracket you get to see more different types of battles.
Yeah.
So maybe we're gonna
originally,
bank.
Rob,
We're gonna bank
Sorry?
combo for a minute here, and we're gonna move on to a different pair. So we're gonna remove.
Yeah. Originally, Rob, actually, by the second fight, I was wondering what you were doing because we weren't doing a bracket.
I
It was,
apologize. I
did
apologize.
exactly the opposite of what I thought you were going to do. But anyway, it's fine.
Yes, I apologize. So let's do a couple randoms here.
Let's do some randoms. Two randoms.
Two randoms. So we've got Hell's Will. Who is that? Oh, that's Will. Hell's Will. And Rage Quit. Rage Quit by AKA T0.
Yeah.
All right. Hell's Will.
Possibly
and
the
Rage
best naming scheme I've ever heard. Hell's
Quit.
Will.
Love it. I wish I could see the names on here. It'd be a little easier to navigate. Ghost Sticker. Hell's Will. There we go. Hell's Will. 20,000. We'll throw.
Looks
him
like a
down.
giant mushroom.
It does kind of, doesn't it?
Fist, I guess.
And who was the other one?
Or,
Rage Quit by AKA Rage Quit. There we go. And that one is, I should be checking the numbers here, 199,700. There we go. AI.
ooh, careful, Rob, that you've selected some rubbish. And if that gets AI, things will go crazy.
Yes, that would be unacceptable.
Well, not necessarily, but the enemy. I don't know.
I'm skewing the results against Will. That's my goal. Allegiance. Player 2 and F. There we go. Zoom in and close that. And away we go, folks. Actually, we should look at these ships. So we've got Will here. Hell's Will. I believe this is Will, as in the awesome Will.
Oh my gosh. Look at all the missiles. I know exactly how this ship works.
Oh, yeah.
It has no frontal armor. I don't know what he's doing.
No frontal armor,
Will?
and the shields are facing each other. No, they're out. I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I thought they were facing each other. I'm like, Will, what the? So this is Will's version of an exploit. I'm sure he's.
By
he's...
the sorry,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say that Walt actually said, note that there's a search box in the ship library.
Oh, okay. Well, that might come in handy for sure.
That's very useful.
Whoops.
Sorry, you're working with unobservant peasants here.
Yes. I'm sure there is. It was just as easy for me. It would be nice if you could actually see the names though at the same time. Just saying. Anyway, so this is Rage Quit by AKA Zero, I think. Yes.
Now you see, Rage Quit actually has proper shields at the front.
Yeah. Well,
instead of nothing. Will has no armor at the front. I don't know what he's doing.
We're talking
and that's the only
about
sign
Will.
of no protection.
Talking about
okay, I mean,
Will.
you do have me there.
But he also has point defense on here. So, yes, Will has 4 launchers and only 2 manufactories. But there is point defense on the ship. That might make the difference. And there's also laser blasters, and he's got the electro bolts. He's got a nice, well-rounded ships, lots of reactors.
Electro bolts.
Lots of storage. This might be different. The next round might be a little bit different, but let's do this. Let's go. And fight.
Are they set the things? Okay, they are. Sorry. I was a little bit worried for a second. Yeah,
you
can
right
you can
around
see
the shields. Oh, here it comes. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I saw that happening. But you can see that Will has no frontal defense, so he's just
he's dead. There, he's dead.
He's instantly dead.
Yeah, bye, Will.
Yeah, shame, Will. I think Will was intending for his ship to run away, but it didn't.
Yeah,
his ship went.
It doesn't really run.
Will's is a runner. Camo 5 made a runner originally as well. I'm not sure what he has now. Because I tested his ship out against mine and kind of wasted me. But then I wasted him because I made updates. And upgrades.
And he's got a shield facing backwards. Yeah, so he was totally intending to be a runner. That's exactly what he was trying to do.
The issue is his ship isn't being a runner. But oh well.
Oh, that's super handy.
Yes. Testing. We use the search feature.
Yay, that's super handy. Thank you. That is actually way easier. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so we're doing the Tilda fight now. We're going to do Bounty Brain, because I like to call it Bounty Brain, or Bounty Train. And we're going to do...
Bounty Train.
Bounty Train.
I'm gonna call it Bounty Brain because I like to call it Bounty Brain. I mean Bounty Train.
No, Bounty Train. Sorry, I can't. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Where am I? All right, so we're gonna close this up, and here we go. So nobody has weapons charged this time, and fight.
Okay, Will is gonna be at a significant disadvantage primarily because he has no weapons. He has no weapons. He doesn't even have missiles. His back, his rear engines aren't even charged.
He kind of turned around.
Yeah, he can't do anything though. It's a bit of an issue. Oh, shame, Will.
Shame, Will.
Well, this is what you get for being a coward, Will.
Look at all of the crew that died because of your bad planning, Will. How dare you? Look at the fires. Oh my God, the humanity, abandoned ship.
Will, you know we mean this with love.
Oh, always with love. Always with love. The more I pick on you, the more I like you, by the way. It's the way it works. I don't pick on Luke because I like Luke the most. Hold on. That doesn't... Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, wait, what? No, I very rarely... Sometimes I pick on you, but I don't know. You're so nice, Luke. It would break my heart for somebody to pick on you.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I can appreciate that. All right. Will's dead. In fact, wipe off the
dead.
face of the universe. It's
Yes,
unfortunate.
So I will tab out, and I'm going to do this properly from now on. You know, changing the rules mid-game. So who was that? That was Will, who's dead. Will, who's dead, and then Rage Quit gets to move on. Yes, now I'm going to do it right this time. Whoops, sorry. Pardon me. Okay, so next on the list, we're going to do 2 randoms. Roll next ship. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, by the way, but just Dutch, the guy is saying, as of right now, I'm just building a space city by building civilian things. So he's talking about the little, like, the little civilian, crew quarters is what he's talking about. This game is amazing. Just I'm building my own galactic empire here. Amazing. Right now, my very first ship, the SS Dutch, is fighting multiple defense platforms. Fair enough, Dutch. Also, Overloaded Dave is screaming shame at Will. Shame
for shame.
You, Will.
Send him some hate on Twitter. That's always fun. It's fun to shame people on Twitter. There you go. Do that. Okay, so next we have...
And Grim Tapestry is just like, you guys just walked into a love story. It's like, what? Shame, Will. Will's ship and lasers and explosions. What a beautiful story. Yeah, sure. Anyway, let's move on. Sorry, Rob, go ahead.
What was I gonna do? Hold on, Mad. Hold on, where is Mad here? So we now next we have Madiad. I'm not even sure how he wants me to pronounce that. Madiad.
Why do you want to purge me? Says Neil. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, go on.
No, that's okay. I'll take a look at the ships here in a second.
I like Yandlia's ship. It looks facial. Whatever that means.
Yandlia flying a... Actually, Luke, what do you think? I talked too much.
My personal take on this ship's aesthetic capacity is...
Look, it's got
yes,
conveyor belts.
Conveyors. It's impressive. I haven't seen anyone use conveyors in a small ship because it's just not worth it in a small ship, but... Interesting. No, very interesting. He also has a lot of space. He's using a lot of space.
So, as opposed to putting his reactor cores up at the front or reactor storage up at the front, he's making use of the conveyor system. And I'm really curious. Yes. So, I assume these are one way. Like, I'm assuming he got them both heading towards the front of the ship. So, his first reload... See, I almost would have put this power storage right here.
Yeah.
And kept the reactors in the back. I don't know. But it's an interesting design. I'm curious to see how well it performs. Couple shields and two small cannons, 2 large cannons.
Well, the conveyors aren't actually one way purely. You can go down them really quickly, but then you go down. And if you want to go up them, you go really slowly.
Yeah, it's like 40% or something like that. It's pretty slow. Oh, and then he's got his point defense system inside the ship.
I'm not sure how that's going to work.
I'm not sure, but he also has electro bolts. And actually, the cannons don't use much power, do they?
They use no. They use. I think they take like one thing of power.
Yeah,
I don't.
Like so, it's just the shields that he's charging.
I think. Yeah. I think all the cannons really need is just ammunition. I'm pretty sure.
And then we have Madiad, or Madiad. Is that Madiad? No, it's Madiad. Let's take a look here.
And by the way, Overload Dave asks, Yeah, does that PD work? No, it doesn't. Neither do the electron bolters inside of the ship. Those don't work either.
Oh, they don't work inside the ship. Okay, well, good to know. It looks like we've got a missile boat with a lot of engines. I think he's hoping that he's going to be able to dodge shots or something with this. I don't know. Look at all those engines. Interesting.
Yeah, that is a lot of stuff, but very, very bad strafing, but very good forward and back. So yeah, I think definitely a runner ship.
You know, if this was reassembly, I'd say, oh, that's going to be a challenge to hit that guy. But I don't know about this one. I think the AI might not do so great here. But anyway, so did I?
Yeah. Yeah. Also, the nice thing about Cosmoteer is that the speed is actually relatively reserved. If you think about it, in reassembly, you can get up to ludicrous levels of speed, and that's because you could like stack thrusters and do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But here it's quite a reserved speed. It's more what you would actually expect out of a big hulking spaceship. You know.
Yeah. oh, he is actually running. Look at that.
Yeah, we have a runner.
We have a runner. Our first runner.
This is a ship that is not a runner at all. Yeah, unfortunately, Yandler's craft lacks any level of speed, and the weapons can't fire. Well, the two electron bolters can't, and the cannons are just massively out of range. So, yeah, it's unfortunate.
Shame, yeah.
Shame.
Watch and learn. Will, watch and learn. This is what your ship should have been. You should have had more engines on your ship.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, he's going around the shields too. Brilliant. So he's just maintaining a speed. That is so cool. But I do notice that the missiles only have a certain, like they kind of die off after a while. So they won't, in reassembly, your missiles, I mean, they would die off after a while, but I think they lasted a little bit longer in the air. So a lot of times they would come around and get you on the second pass. Whereas these, if they kind of, see, they're gone. They're gone for good. They're not coming back. Those two.
Yeah, they die out. By the way, Waste just came in and said, strange graphic mod.
For reassembly.
Yes, for reassembly. That's so funny. I really like it. Strange graphics mod for reassembly. No, this is Cosmoteer. Waste.
This is Cosmoteer.
But you know that.
Of course, he's just messing with you. It's going to take a while for him to get the kill here, but this is the first time we've seen the best use of engines to maintain a distance. Like who is it? So if Matt had any other weapons on the ship, he'd be trying to get in closer to use the other weapons. But because he only chose missiles and he's got lots of engines, he's able to maintain a safe distance away. Now, where Matt might have trouble is if, of course, the enemy has missiles as well.
Which my ship does. My ship was specifically designed to counter this sort of thing, which Camo had. So
I sabotaged the tournament by not doing bracket properly. So sorry. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Bad.
It's all right. It's all right.
We're gonna do some individual duels after this.
I mean, it was only my chance at victory. I mean,
well, I just wanted to see it fail. That's it. I just, Luke hasn't failed today, so no, sorry, that definitely wasn't my intention. Oh, now the point defense is firing. Point defense is firing. Not that it matters. That's all he's got left. Yeah. I think we can call it.
Shame, Yandler. You tried. It's all right.
Yeah.
Don't tempt him, America. What?
Okay, so we're gonna do round 2 with the Tilda. See how that goes. Pause. Let those missiles leave. There we go. New ship library. So we've got Madiad. We're gonna throw Mad on the right side with Tilda.
Tilda.
And
this going on for an hour and 22 minutes. I love it.
Actually, we're pushing through it pretty quickly. Actually, I think. But I'm really enjoying this. I really think that there's potential here for serious tournaments down the road. I keep wanting to right-click them.
Also, by the way, this does mean that people can actually send in fleet formations one day. Like, imagine you had a much smaller tournament, because anything bigger than that would be a hell of a hassle. But like
right now,
with this sort of system, you could actually set up how you want your ships to be in your little fleet. So maybe next time we could have experimental like an 8 competitor mini tournament where it's actually fleets, and the person can send like a small little PNG that basically says, okay, this ship goes here, this ship goes there in this orientation, the other ship goes here. So that could be really interesting, because
I love the idea. Or Walt could program something in so you can save a fleet with the formation in a PNG. That would be amazing. Walt, hint. Walt, you're a great guy. You look very handsome, Walt.
I would agree. That would be amazing if Walt did that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It's too bad Walt isn't here to listen to what we're saying and asking for. Walt, it's too bad. If you were only here. Yan just lost one of his engines already. What's that?
I think we can easily call this.
I think we can call this too.
There's no way. Yan doesn't.
Here,
no,
here we go. Here we go.
Doesn't have enough speed.
4 times.
Boo, boo, ba, boo, ba, boo,
I love that. Oh, that's great. Oh, he's lost his shields. It's actually. Oh, he shot off his cannons already. Okay, it's all over. Sorry about that, Yan. You got beaten by a one of the first runners I guess we've seen so far. Real runner, not like Will's runner. It's not that you're a failure, Will. That's not what I'm saying. So we've got so Yand is out. We're gonna put him as red. You guys can't see all this, but I actually have a spreadsheet going because spreadsheeting is awesome.
So fun.
Stick him in front, and we roll 2 more. Bring this back. Rolling 2 more. We have dun dun dun. Destroyer.
I got the message from Ghost Taker. He actually sent me his original ship. He only changed some minor stuff. It's an older design of me. Miha used an older version from the Cosmoteer website. That's why Tafire was so effective. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll verify that later on, but presumably I will believe you. So that's very bad, Midday. Don't do that. Come now. You could have just built your own ship and it wouldn't have exploded as badly. Anyway,
he lost anyway. That's the funny thing. It's like it's. I mean, yes, we can call him out for cheating, but at the same time, it's like he lost. So you're not a very good cheater.
It's just like.
It's like if you're gonna cheat, do a way better job. Like get Xenos to design your ship for you, which he did for somebody. Xenos.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, he helped. He assisted heavily. You'll be able to see the influence between them when we get there.
Gosh.
So
I'm keen. I'm very keen.
Yeah, actually, Xenos' ship. It's really interesting looking. I'm really excited to get him out in the playing field. And he told me that he really wants me to use Tilda for his ships. Oh no, it's the other way around. Actually, I don't know which one it is. So Tilda all around. Got it. All right. So here we go. We have Destroyer by Blackwolf. Blackwolf's ship, and it looks very boxy. Very boxy. Lots of cannons. 4 small cannons, actually. Interesting. Why would he choose? So, I mean, the large cannons do. How much damage in comparison to the regular cannon does a large cannon do?
The launch cannon fuses 4 projectiles, so presumably it does 4 times
4
damage.
times the amount of damage, but very slow firing by comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And larger. Actually, it can shoot quite quickly. It depends how much ammunition you have in stock. I think it can actually fire just as fast. It's just not the stock. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I see. So it can fire just as fast.
I think. I don't know. Okay. I think it can.
If it has the
ammunition.
But
it does need 2 crew, and yeah, so it's a bit of a trade-off. Also, it's a lot bulkier.
A couple things I'm noticing here is it's not symmetrical. So he's actually done a power storage on the right side, but not the left side. And he's did, his ammo's a little interesting. Blackwolf. I'm not sure if this is all by design and he only has engines in the back. Interesting.
Yeah, and he's a lot of shield generators. I will point that out. That's very interesting of him.
4 shield generators in the front, of course. And then we have the other competitor who is Minmax Almighty. Finger of Minmax Almighty. Oh, PB. This is PB's. Oh my God.
By the way, Walt says not quite as fast, but still pretty fast for the big cannon compared to small cannon.
Okay. Nice. Thank you. Good to know. So this is PB, and he did ask me earlier on whether or not I would allow ships to fully charge up before the match, and I said, yeah, probably. I'll give them some distance. But you know what? It's probably in the future. We're probably going to be building ships that are more geared towards early and sustained fights. So you're going to have to build a more balanced ship. But I get what you're getting at here, PB. I totally get what you're getting at. And it's fun for this round, for sure. So PB has a whole row of these small laser blasters. A lot of them.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Beautiful.
So round 2 is going to be tough for you.
Round 2.
Round 1.
Round 1.
Round 1. And fight. Whoa.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Ooh, look at that bullet swarm. That's just beautiful.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my God.
PB,
actually,
that is
he's
just
maintaining
unforgiving.
that fire. Look at that. He's maintaining all of that.
But those lasers going to take a hell of a pounding from those cannons. Well,
yeah, his cannons are gone. His cannons... Oh, no, he's got 1 cannon left. If he catches on fire, that might be interesting. Nope, cannons are gone. Wow. Just clean them out. So the next round is definitely going to be different.
Yeah, definitely we're going to Tilda. Also, I think that Blackwolf. The issue is, I mean, not Blackwolf.
PB.
Whose ship is that?
Blackwolf. This was Blackwolf's, and this is PB's.
Okay, Blackwolf. Yeah, I think that the issue was that Blackwolf's ship did like a little left turn at the beginning, so it couldn't shoot all of it. It couldn't shoot at good points, so it took too much damage, just kind of out of some AI spazziness. But that's all right.
Random AI silliness.
Random AI silliness.
Okay, Tilda.
RAIS. Raise. Raise.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you having a stroke? What's happening?
Raise. Random AI silliness, Rob.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Raise, got it. Random AI. Whoa, damn, I screwed it up.
They aren't tilted as well. They've. Yeah.
I did tilde them. I just didn't do it. I had it
No,
unpaused.
I know you tilted them, but they undid it themselves.
Yes. Silly me. So PB on the left. Tilda. PB is not going to like this one because he's going to take some hits this time, for sure.
No, he's not.
You are not going to like this at all, sir.
Yes, be ready, PB, for true destruction. And the other thing is that Blackwolf's ship also has a lot of storage reliance. I'm not too sure how either they're going to do, but the thing is that PB does have to get a lot of power to a lot of guns.
Yep.
Whereas Blackwolf needs to get power to like 2 things, and then ammo to 4 things. So like
2 guys running around. The rest of the time they're just hanging out in the lounge, in the staff room. And all right,
I would love to have like little decoratory blocks to put in your ship.
Oh, there totally needs to be like a little a bar, a staff room.
That would be so funny.
You need to build a mod. That's Luke. Get on the mods, man. Get on the mods.
I'll build a mod. Oh no.
Blackwolf turned. Why did he turn?
Yeah, it's because his armor's all there, and he's expecting lots of.
He's trying to get to the optimal range. See, he tried to get. Yeah. So he came in too close, and then he realized, oh, I need to get to the optimal range. And by the time he turned back, it was all over. PB, even with the Tilda, PB, it's still good design.
Yeah, the thing is that I'm pretty sure PB planned for it, because if you look at his generator, well, not so much that he planned for it as much as that he just has efficient energy spacing.
Yeah, look at that.
He has 4 reactors, and they're all in pretty good running distance of all the weapons. And I'm pretty sure he has a ton of crew in there. But all I'm going to say is that against missiles, that PB ship would be annihilated.
Oh yeah, like if they're able to keep their distance, like whoever it was. Yeah, whose ship was that? Hold on, I have to look now.
I can't remember whose ship was the
Mad's. Against Madiad's ship, he's going to have some serious trouble. But PB, you move on. I
want to verse PB.
I know you do.
Okay.
I know you do.
It's okay. I really.
We're gonna go back and do some of those early ones.
I've
got them all marked in.
I'm making a joke more than anything.
I apologize.
I do need to learn how to mod in for Cosmoteer. I honestly haven't had a look into it because I've been making modding tutorials for Reassembly, so I just haven't had any time. But yeah, I'm going to get to that this weekend. That should be interesting. Laps's decoratory battleship bonky blocks, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, even silly things, like a dropped hamburger on the floor or something. When people panic, they drop what they're eating, like a soda pop container, and I don't know. That'd be so funny. Just because they've got the crew there already. Add some personality to the crew. That would be really, really cool. Fun. So next is we've got Beamball.
Guess what, Rob? I'll take fire. I'll take the idea of fire. I'll reskin it. I'll remove its damage variable. I'll make the fire be hamburgers, and that way you will have hamburgers spreading across the ship. Which would be brilliant, and then you can have it everywhere. So you just have hamburgers because people just keep on dropping their food during combat, and it's brilliant. And then you take fire extinguishers. In fact, no, you won't even.
The burgers are spreading. Oh no, that's great.
I'll make a special little module which is basically a broom. So like the extinguisher, but there's a broom, and that person will go around just mopping up all the food mess.
Amazing. I love it. Oh, that's great. Actually, I really like that idea. That's cool.
I hope it can work like that. I
The
don't
McDonald's
know.
ship. The McDonald's ship. I love it.
Oh no.
Okay,
Big
so
McDonald's.
we have Beanball by Sir Boomalot. Welcome back, Sir Boomalot. Yeah, so many guys from the original Reassembly tournament. So great. Very small ship, but it looks very efficient. So he's got one shield generator in the front, and he's got the 2 ion beam emitters, and he's got lots of power storage. For this size of ship, how much was this ship? Just curious.
You can just select it. Just select it.
It's only 137. Like it's very low cost. Interesting.
Ooh.
This again looks. Oh, this is a little bit bigger. He's got some. Oh yes, he's got some missile launchers in there. He's got a couple cannons. The manufacturers are a little far away from the missile launcher, but that might work. Might work. Sure.
By the way, Muggin, fire away. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, let's get back to point. Sorry, I was just reading. I was reading chat. Sorry.
So, Lightning 42.
Sorry, Rob. My apologies.
No, that's okay. That's okay. You go ahead and read chat because I haven't been paying attention to chat at all. I'm wondering, Sir Boomalot's really having some trouble getting up those guns. Maybe I might have tilted him. Whoops.
By the way, I've just realized that lightning ship is a marauder from from Particle Fleet Emergence. It's actually it's a marauder ship.
Yes, it is. You're absolutely right. I wonder if that was intentional.
I'm pretty sure it was. Lightning loves his Creeper World.
This isn't Lightning JC. This is like somebody else. This is Lightning 42. Totally different person.
Oh,
yeah, totally different person.
Who is this person?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
The name is what I'm interested in.
Maybe it is Lightning. Maybe it is Lightning. Maybe he entered twice. I don't know.
Did he not? Oh, okay, I don't know. Well, whoever this person was, it looks like it was styled after a marauder, so that's really cool.
No, this guy sent in their submission via email, and I know who it was. This is somebody on Steam that I know who is a part of our Discord. So actually, no, this is not Lightning JC.
Ah, okay, very cool. Well, whoever this person is, I like the ship. It looks really quite nice, actually, and it's surprisingly efficient because the core of the ship is drawing the fire, whereas the guns are on the outside. So it's an efficient system. It's Rob, do you remember the reassembly, the pure faction 3, the pure raid combat tournament?
Yes, of course.
With raid titans, with 8,000p raid titans, and basically the way people won is they had big kind of almost troll ships with all the armor in the middle and weapons on the outside, so that nothing would hit the weapons, and the ships would literally fly into each other and get murdered because the weapons would be on the outside shooting inwards and the armor's all in the middle. So that's kind of how that worked. So brilliant. I'm just amused to see that sort of system. Hello, Andreas Begel. Hey guys, he says. I say hi. Yeah.
Hello. So Lightning
Also,
got creamed in this first round. However, this time we're going to do the Tilda, and of course all of the weapons. And somebody pointed out. Who was it here? Somebody just pointed out that we should be Nell. Yes, we should be watching the fights with the interior view hidden, or sorry, with the exterior view showing, so that we can see the effort that people are putting in to make ships look nice. Because man, look, that looks really great.
Honestly, that is, oh my gosh. And look, I'm the guy that likes the visuals. Why is this not something that occurred to me?
Yeah, so I apologize for that, but we'll do that from now on because I really want to see your guys. I mean, look at Boomalot. Doesn't that look great? I love how it's kind of shaded around the edge. And then we have Lightning Ship, who has...
Yeah.
it again, sort of the LSN colors. LSN colors. I love it. All right, round 2.
Blue and orange, always the best.
Did I do...
Fight!
Just want to check something. Did I not do the... Nope.
Yeah, they're both ones. Okay.
And here we go.
Pardon me.
And fight.
Unpause. Combat.
Powering up. So, Boomalot, he's got the lasers up already. Yep, that's going to be a problem because did you notice those 2 lasers landed exactly where those 2 cannons were?
Yes,
exactly.
That was so funny.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh. Yeah, and he's just going to chew right in.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Nom 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 nom.
Yummy.
Gonna
eat me some Lightning 42 today. I love the ship, Boom. I love it.
Shame lightning.
It is a shame. Terrible shame. But at the same time, fun to watch.
Yeah. I like both ships, honestly. I like Boom's. Boom's ship kind of looks like a guy standing there with 2 fingers out and shooting lasers out of his fingers, like. It's so funny. And the other one's just, yeah. Other one looks like a bird, you know.
I have to admit the lasers are definitely my hands down favorite weapon. Even if they weren't that effective, I mean, it does take a while to burn through armor. But I still think they are just. I love that. I love lasers. That's it. It's all over, and that one goes to Boom. Good job though, Lightning. You almost didn't do much. Sorry. You looked like you were ready for a good fight, but he got you with those lasers right off the bat. He took out those 2 front cannons, and I think if he hadn't done that, then you might have been okay. Let me record that. So that was Sir Boomalot is moving on. I feel kind of bad about the guys at the beginning not doing the bracket. My bad. Lightning 42, you are out.
You are out.
You are out.
It's alright, Lightning 42.
Oh,
I like
Camo 5 is up. Camo 5.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What did he say? I don't even want to see.
From the depths of the... perfect fight. Oh my god. From the depths of the underworld, it's Camo 5. And to meet Camo 5 is his arch nemesis, Xenos666. He's going to be so happy.
Oh my
about
gosh.
This. He is going to be so happy about this. Oh my god.
Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
That's all he wanted for Christmas was to beat Camo 5. That's it. He's like, all I want for Christmas is to beat Camo 5.
All I want for Christmas is to beat Camo 5. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know.
Excellent. Oh, what a beautiful.
Year.
So take a look at Xenos' ship. Look at this monstrosity. Yes. Look at this. So yes, he's using multiple exploits apparently. So it looks like he's basically got 3. Oh, look at the 6666.
What the hell am I looking at? What are these weird creatures? They're horrifying.
I love it. So from the depths of hell, meeting demons in space. I love it. So Camo 5 is actually, it looks like a fairly simple design, but he's got 4 super uber mega lasers in there. Let's take a look at the insides.
Heavily powered and heavily shielded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots. Well, 2 shields. Yes. 2 shields, but those those large ion beam emitters are going to be devastating if they can connect.
They're going to tear through.
However, here's the thing with this design here. Of course, it's going to separate, and he's going to launch into multiple different ships, right? Which makes it more difficult for those ion beams to actually. Target. You can only target 1 at a time. I don't know. It's still, it comes back to that old debate. Let's get these guys both on bounty. Oh, let's make sure we put... I didn't really look at Xenos' ship. We need to take a closer look at this. Oh!
Also, I think it's the wrong way around.
Hold on. I don't understand. All that's in these 2 things are missile launchers. That's it.
What?
Yeah. Now I understand why he's like, the whole Tilda thing's going to destroy a ship. Because he doesn't have any way to rearm these missile launchers. That is fantastic. Oh, I love it. So on the other, so he's got some ions on this one, and then the other 2 blocks here are just missiles. So when it gets separate, it doesn't matter. He's never going to be able to rearm these missiles again. So he's got 6 shots with a missile.
That's amazing. That's so
and he's
funny.
got and this little ship here, which does have some defense.
I don't even think his missiles can go through the armor like that. In fact, no, I don't think they can.
But apparently, he's extensively tested this, so this is going to be an interesting fight. Really interesting. Okay, who are you rooting for? I don't know who I'm rooting for. I'm feeling like Camo might be the underdog here. I don't even know.
Camo the underdog. Since when is that a thing?
I know.
Player 2.
Camo, well, he did do a couple redesigns, but Xenos did like 25. Like, he did crazy amounts.
Sheesh.
Okay, I think we're ready to go, and here we go. This should be a good fight, guys.
Auto saving. Even the universe needed to prepare for this, which is hilarious.
Xenos isn't firing those missiles. Oh no!
What is going on?
What's happening? Camo's eating you alive. Oh! He's separated. Now that he's separated, interesting. Why are those missiles aren't launching?
Separating. We're closing on the Camo craft. Fire lasers. Yum.
So Camo's ignoring the guy that's shooting at him, and he's shooting at the missile guy with the missile launchers. Interesting. Camo's ignoring the guy that's just sitting there going, I'm just going to shoot you and kill you.
Oh yes. Do you want to know why, Rob? What version of the game are you on? Because I believe there are two different exploits. One thing is that ships will target either. Okay, yes. Ships used to target the thing with the greatest mass, and then Walt changed it so that ships target the things with the greatest cost. So those missile launchers cost a hell of a lot.
Right.
And also they have a lot of mass with all that armor, and also that armor costs a hell of a lot. So those little ball of the ships cost a lot and also weigh a lot. So I don't know which exploit is currently being used, but I'm pretty sure it's the cost exploit. So Camo is actually targeting the thing with the most cost, and so is ignoring the little ship which has relatively low cost, which is hilarious. So that little ship is getting ignored.
It's just like, I'm gonna shoot your engines out now. Your engines out now, killing some crew. Yeah. Now, I think, originally that thing had 2 iron cannons on it. That would have been amazing.
That's so funny. But Walt says, they target the thing with the greatest firepower.
Oh.
Okay, nice, cool.
But those missile launchers never launched their missiles either, did they?
Yeah. No, they couldn't. They were on the inside. If they had launched, they would have destroyed themselves, which is hilarious. And also, I don't think,
Wow, amazing, Xenos. You know what? You may be using exploits, but at the same time, I just want to commend you for the amount of thought that went into that design. Amazing.
It was very cool. I like that. That's hilarious.
However, round 2 might be a little bit different.
I see. But Walt says, and it's overvaluing missile launches when it calculates firepower. I see. Yeah.
Okay.
That explains it.
Well,
this
is good information for you, Walt. Good information for you. So you need to nerf Xenos. That's what you need to do. You need to nerf Xenos.
Xenonerfia.
Xenos.
Coolrune says, I feel bad for Camo 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
Has that ever been said before? Has anybody ever said I feel bad for Camo 5, like, ever?
Honestly, it's quite impressive. Camo abandoned a runner design, instead went with a very honorable ship. Now, I would be honored to fight against it.
So now, here's what changes it. So now we're doing the Tilda. I know Xenos is like, oh, this is going to be a massacre. But with the Tilda on, now these weapons are neutralized, right? So I don't even know. Camo probably won't even go for these ones now. I don't know. Where he'll focus all of his efforts on this little ship. I don't know.
That entirely depends if Walt's firepower calculation counts whether or not a module is armed or not. It might entirely just be that the fact that there's a module might actually just be the only thing really counting in. I'm not too sure. I'm obviously not Walt. Maybe it counts the amount of missiles actually, the amount of missiles actually in the module as well, but I don't know. So,
all right,
he chose honor and lost. Yeah, Sheep King, Camo chose honor and lost. Yeah, that is me every tournament.
I think Camo's gonna cream him this time. I hate to say this, Xenos, but I think, well, I don't know. Camo's still going to try and target. I think.
I see. Walt says, I believe a ship also needs at least 1 crew in order to be targeted by the AI. Yeah. Thing is, Walt, I think he has missile launchers are actually spawning.
Yeah.
Those 2 missile launchers are actually
because they start with a
them.
crew member. Oh, yeah. That's right.
So maybe Tilda should also not start modules with a crew in them. Would be interesting.
Well, that's exactly what's happened here. Is no crew started in those modules. That's exactly what's happened. That's exactly what's happened. So now Camo is focused on the right ship.
That's exactly how it...
as a solution to that, Xenos, could you not have added a crew quarters to each one of those? Just a small one? I'm sure
you probably could have, and that would absolutely solve the issue.
That would solve the problem, wouldn't it? I don't know.
I find that hilarious. Well done, Walt. Well done. You cracked the issue. That's how Tilda works. It prevents crew from spawning the mods. Okay, I'm sorry, Walt.
All right, so third round, Luke, you call it. Are we doing Tilda or not Tilda? That decides the battle.
We're doing Tilda.
Oh, but that means Xenos. No. Oh, you know what? I'm moving Xenos. I don't know. I'd like to move both of these competitors on, but I'm going to move Xenos on because I just love the uniqueness of his ship and everything.
Yeah, we're going to do very lovely.
Yeah, it's very nice. Sorry, Camo. You know what? Officially, Camo, we'll have to say that you won because I think going forward, now nobody knew this before the tournament, just to be clear, but going forward, we're probably going to make it so that it's always Tilda fights because it just makes sense that like it. Let's put it this way: Xenos' giant ship shows up in space with no place for the crew to rest or even get back to the main ship, and a giant missile launcher on these portions of the. It just doesn't make sense. You want to be. I want to make it so that you're actually building balanced ships, right? That's the goal.
Yeah. And by the way, Walt, I'm sorry. I don't know why I doubted you, the game's literal creator. I feel. I don't know.
Oh, we believe in you, Walt. We believe in you, buddy. Well, I do. I don't know about Luke. Luke doesn't believe in you.
What?
No,
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Balls. I screwed up. Yeah.
Also, Cool Runes says, also in the YouTube description, you called Lapapsnow. Yeah, well, that's because my channel name is Lapapsnow.
Yeah, I get it mixed up all the time, actually.
Don't worry, I use both, which is the madness of it. I use both bizarre spellings because it makes everything incredible.
We like to refer to him as the crazy African dictator.
Oh, I love that. I love that title. It's great. Anyway.
Sorry about that, by the way. I got excited. No. I'm like, you know what?
No, I find it so funny. And the thing is that it's just so funny. I love it. It's all right.
And so true. So crazy. Crazy like the South African fox. All right, here we go. Sorry, Xenos. We're going to move. You know what? We'll probably move. I will move Xenos on because I don't know. Technically, Camo's, I don't know. They're both winners and losers at the same time. So, and occupying the same space. You're breaking the laws of science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a cow? Is that it? Is that ship actually just a cow?
A cow?
It looks...
Yeah, it does actually, you know what? It is a cow. What? Shut the front door. Look at two eyes. These look like teeth almost, and these look like horns. And then he's got...
That's exactly what it is, yeah.
What
that's bizarre.
You know what? If we had a Sui Generous Award, Xenos would be definitely in there. Look at that. That is amazing.
All right, I need to try harder with my next design.
Yeah.
Wow,
he gets like triple points for that. That is crazy. Oh, there goes the head. That is amazing. Wow.
And now Xenos loses.
Yeah, now Xenos loses.
Huh? This was not intended, says Nail. What are we talking about?
Well, you know what? We didn't know what we were going to do. And, going forward, we're definitely going to be using the Tilda thing because it just makes sense. For this round, you don't take it too seriously if you lost. I mean, we're just experimenting with things anyway. I love your design, Xenos. Your design is just incredible. And the amount of thought and patience that went into this, like, you must have spent hours just figuring out what you could get away with, which is amazing. I love it. It's great.
Rob, for the next tournament, I'd really love a lot higher cost allowance because I would love to build a massive, beautiful looking ship. I would love to do that, but the issue is that I had to make a small, compact little thingy because I wanted it to kind of do well as well.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Next time, we're definitely going to do much higher. We're gonna go much higher. I just wanted to kind of see what people could pull off. This would be kind of like a frigate tournament, like a little tiny frigate tournament. Yeah,
it's exactly a frigate tournament.
Yeah. Well done. Unfortunately, we can't move on everybody, so we're going to move on Xenos just because Camo's had enough wins in his life to, give us all a win. If Camo had if we had a win for every time Camo won, we'd all be winners. So there we go. So we're going to...
By the way...
yes?
Wait, by the way, is Nail Xenos?
Yes, Nail is Xenos. Nail is Xenos.
Okay.
Yes.
So Nail says, huh? This was not intended when I started pointing out the little cow. So apparently that wasn't intended at all, but it ended up looking like that, which is hilarious.
I don't know if it looks like a cow. It looks like a demon horse or something. Like, I don't know. It looks pretty crazy. It looks awesome, though. Looks really great.
By the way, now Xenos is saying, can I send you a slightly modified design that works with Tilda? I think all he did was put some remove a bit of armor and put some
in there. Yeah, that would have made all the difference. Oh, next time. So we got Toys is up next against Snaggletooth. Who's Snaggletooth? Amazing, and Toys. This should be interesting. Whoops.
Swin? Oh, speaking of Swin, Rob, would you be interested in a one-shot maybe sometime in a few weeks?
I would love to. I would love to. It'll be a nice break from Fortress Craft. I love Fortress Craft, but I need a break from it for sure.
Also, oh gosh, this is 2D. That's amazing. Look at that.
This is
side on.
amazing. Look at that. Look at the.
That
hold
is
on.
really
Let's take a
cool.
look at the outside of the ship. Oh, that is the outside.
That is so
oh,
cool.
look at those missile launchers. Oh my god. And what a weird design.
That is the coolest ship I've seen in a long time.
Look at this. So it's like this looks like almost like a flight deck or something. Like it looks 3-dimensional. You're right. It looks totally 3-dimensional.
It looks like it looks like we're looking at it from the side, which is great.
That is amazing.
It is a mazach.
Mazach. That is a mazach.
I would give that sui generis just because it looks really, really appealing as like a proper spaceship. From the side, it looks really appealing to me.
Like in a fleet fight, you'd see like 5 or 6 different designs that kind of has that same theme. That looks amazing.
Yeah, that would be really so cool. And also just the way that he used the look of the modules, it also just looks really nice and pleasing to me. But yeah, go.
Well, we're going to take a look at Toy Ship here in a second.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We need to look at Toy Ship.
Little ship that could. Aww.
Okay, toys. What do you got here? Wow, lots of lasers. Freaking lasers on there. Look at them all.
Beast mode. Yes, Rob has actually played Stellaris.
Stellaris, did he say? Yes.
Stellaris. Yeah, you have played.
Every
Stellaris.
time I've played Stellaris
What's
multiplayer, it ends in somebody crying, and usually me. And it's not because I feel like I lost. I feel like I got beaten by the stupid technical things that people play to make that game miserable. Anyway, I love Stellaris multiplayer. Super fun. Multiplayer, I think it sucks. Sorry, I know that sounds brutal, but I think Stellaris multiplayer sucks. Anyway, moving on. So we've got toys. He has a lot of lasers, lots of laser blasters, and this is,
lots of lasers on his bloody forehead. Yeah,
lots of freaking lasers on his freaking forehead. And he's got some defensive things for missiles. So this might be an interesting fight. The point defense, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. So this might be interesting. Might prevent some of those missiles coming from a Mezach.
Yeah. I'm surprised at the lack of armor at the front of Toys' ship. It seems he wasn't entirely planning. He has more armor on the back, which means he was more prepared for missiles going around him. But it's just interesting that he has very lackadaisical armor on the front, whereas Amazing is heavily armored. Oh my gosh. And look at that PD just clean everything out. It's beautiful.
Oh.
PD.
You know what?
Oh, very good.
PD's going to win this fight. Wow, look at that. Just,
maybe.
Ooh, doublet connecting. Doesn't take much because he doesn't have much armor on that ship. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Take it out. Wow, this is a good fight.
He actually has armor exactly where he needs it to be.
Yeah.
Come on, Toys. You can make it.
He took out one of those PDs on the left side of that ship though, and that is actually causing him great amounts of pain. Oh.
Ooh, come on, Toys.
Hasn't even made it all the way through Amazing's armor.
Amazigh. This is exactly why having missile launchers on the sides is highly effective. Because you can bypass any frontal armor.
And that's a problem.
Sorry?
he ran out of missiles.
Yeah.
That reactor's just about to go. Oh no. Oh,
he's just surviving.
But
my gosh.
He's a spinner. Surviving. We made a spinner. Yay!
He's a spinner. Amazing has made the one thing that could defeat him. You have created the one thing that could defeat you, boy.
Well played, Toys. Well played.
Well played, Toys.
And he's sitting there. He's just like, I'm going to build more missiles. I'm just going to sit here casually while you shoot at my armor. Amazing. You know, when I first saw this from Amazing, I'm like, you know what? I'm not sure how well that's going to do. But I didn't really look at the technical. I didn't look at it closely. I never tested it. Wow, that is amazing. What a great ship. I love it. Even with all those PDs, Toys just could not take it. Amazing.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so round 2. Let's get this going.
Hold on, Amazigh.
Well done.
It's been 2 hours, by the way, which is insane.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to move along a little bit faster here. Sorry about that. Do you have places to be, Luke?
No, not really.
Whoops. Okay, well, I will be as quick as possible. I've been kind of, casual. I'm just really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying the process of this tournament. I think this will be really fun long term. And you know what? Some people said when we first started, when I mentioned the tournament, they're like, yeah, it's all, there's too much meta, Some things are just way better than others, and I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of variety here, and I think so far it's been really interesting. And it's hard to know after one tournament, right? All right, F, go. Where we go, round 2 has begun, and this one they start off with no power whatsoever. This might be a problem for Amazek, actually. Might be a huge problem.
Oh, it definitely will be. He has to, first of all, power up those missile manufactories and actually make some missiles. And at that amount of time, toys can just start pelting.
Yeah,
I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Just absolutely enough. And the amount of missiles Amazing will be able to fire is lackluster at best. Yeah, you can see maybe 2, and PD, just a little bit of PD can stop that.
Still getting through though, still getting through. And if he took out that
through,
PD on the left side again, that is actually a problem for Toys. But if he's just got to keep pounding away, just keep shooting, Toys, keep shooting. Yeah. You can do it. I believe in you, buddy.
Yeah, slowly those missile launchers are getting rearmed. Unfortunately, PD is slightly not capable of dealing with those missiles at that trajectory.
I almost think the PD's not good enough. I don't know, because he's got like 1, 2, 3 of 4,
them. He had
5,
like 3 of
6.
them fighting off. Yeah.
He had a lot of PD on that. Like, he's got 2 in the back. He had 1 on either side. He's got 3 in the front, or 2 in the front. And there's quite a bit of PD. I would think the PD would be doing better, but I don't think it should hit every shot for sure.
Yeah, but I mean,
But those missiles are connecting, I think, a lot, considering the amount of PD that's on that ship.
I agree. Well, now, thankfully, Toys is facing those missiles a little more. But the issue is that they try to focus on some of those missiles, and so they get turned too much to the left. So they're already too much to the left to now focus on the missiles that are coming in. But now it's actually quite kind of almost fair. Almost.
Toys got turned around. He's got no... Does he have any engines left? Yeah, he has... he's just got rear-firing engines. That's it.
Rear firing and 1 left and 1 kind of
turn
back.
A little bit. Actually, he's getting into Amazing, nice, soft, squishy core there. He might actually pull this off.
Yeah, lovely. Come on, Toys.
Come on, Toys.
Can do it.
Oh.
The nice thing is that Amazing's missiles are turning him in such a way that he is...
Oh, yes! Beautiful shot. Well done, Toys. 3rd round with Tilda.
Yeah, definitely.
3rd round with Tilda.
I'm just Tilda is just vastly more entertaining for me personally.
Well, it's different, right? And I just think it's more fair in a lot of ways. So definitely, that's part of why we're doing this, is to figure that kind of stuff out. So.
Sorry, Nail. Nail says I sent you the modified version in Discord just in case. I literally changed it in 30 seconds. It's now slightly under 200k, which proves I didn't even adjust it. Zeno says.
We probably won't have time to do too much after. We'll try and do a couple. Yeah. We're already 2 hours in.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. I don't have anywhere to be.
No, neither do I. I might have to stop and take a drink though, because.
Me too. Actually. In fact, would you like to just take a quick pause here?
Let's finish this fight, and then we'll take a quick short intermission.
Just to get some water and drink some water is all I need.
I agree.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna need some water and stuff too.
All right, fire away. Fire away.
We'll finish this one off, and then we'll take a little bit of a break.
Fire away with those missiles, amazing. Okay, never mind. That's a lot of armor to chew through, by the way. That's a huge amount of armor. It's incredible. Yeah, I think all Toys really needs is just a more robust, I guess, armor cladding. Look, honestly, Toys is really perfect for versing Amazing. Of all the ships
he's designed for it with all the PD, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, Toys would toast my craft. He would absolutely toast me, because I'm reliant on 2 missile launchers and 2 big cannons, and some lasers and some like electro bows. But beyond that, Toys would just melt me, which would be hilarious to see.
You know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see, in the end, because everybody's been, saying, oh, missiles are OP, or the ion cannons are OP, and everybody's like, something's OP, but it'd be really great to see the laser blasters be the winner of a tournament.
I agree. To see the little like baby laser cannons be the thing that truly won this tournament. Well, I mean that is the thing. Hey, I mean, all they need is power, and power is relatively easy to get.
Yeah.
Compared to manufacturing. Oh. Also, Toys has double PD on the back, which is interesting.
I would almost think Toys needs another well-placed engine or something, so he turns a little better.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, and I would honestly say he needs more armor as well.
Yes, and a
I
little
think,
bit more
yeah.
armor for sure.
Yeah, a little bit more armor, kind of just on the sides.
There's a fire on amazing ship.
Yes.
There it
Take
goes.
that,
There it
amazing.
goes. That's it. He's I think he's out
Take
of missiles.
that, amazing.
Oh yes.
So this is honestly a legendary day. We have seen the fall of both Camo 5 and Amazing. That is
boom.
beautiful.
Oh,
That is beautiful.
amazing.
We saw the fall of Camo 5 and Amazing. Well, actually, no. Camo technically won, but Xenos beat him without Tilda, and then Amazing got beaten with Tilda. So that's interesting.
It is really interesting, and next time people will have a much better idea of what the tournament rules are going to be. So I think it'll be a much different experience. Okay, so we're going to take a short intermission, guys. We're going to go back to the quit to menu. We're going to take a short intermission. Give us about I don't know. What do you need, Luke? 10 minutes? 5 minutes?
Yeah, I'll take 5. 5 is perfectly fine. Yeah.
5
Just
minutes.
Get a drink of an ice cube. That'd be good.
Perfect.
Right.
We're going to take 5 minutes, guys. We'll see you in 5 minutes for the last. I think we've got another. Hold on, let me just double check here. We've got another 1, 2, 3, 6. So 6 more competitors that have not fought at all, and then we've got some bracket competitors to narrow down. So we're looking at another, I don't know, 10 more fights or something. A little bit more than that, maybe. Not that many, actually. So we'll see you guys in like 5 minutes. All right.
Right, I'm back. Hello. Fair enough. All right. Hello, chat. Just you and me, which is always fun. Is Walt still here? That's an interesting question. Sheep for the sheep god. What am I reading? Corn for the cornflakes. Yeah, fair enough. Ba, ba, ba. Ah, good. Glad to still have you with us, Walt. Glad to know I didn't scare you off with ugh, my words. Sorry, I'm eating a bit of macaroni cheese here. It's my supper. Glad to know I didn't scare you off. Glad to know I didn't scare you off with my maniacy. That's all I'm saying. Hello, Randomness Inc. Has my ship been used yet? It was called Bob IRC. No, Randomness, it has not been used. Yes, eat your cornflakes. With respect, they are an important part of any heretics. Fair enough, Sheep King. Fair enough. That's quite funny. We'll ship the code.
Bob IRC.
Yeah, I already told him that. I don't think so. Bob IRC. I don't know.
Did Randomness? Did you send it to me on?
He might have emailed it to you.
Hold on.
Maybe he emailed it.
Double check here. Did
Wow.
you send it to me in Discord? He did. What did you name that ship?
Apparently Bob IRC, I don't know.
Bob Randomness. Okay, so I don't actually have you on my list. I'm going to have to add you right now. Hold on. Okay. Glad you showed up because...
That's insane.
Yeah, weird. Okay, just give me 1 sec here, guys.
Hello, Dutch. Hello, Onic. Hello, Nile. Hello, Red Deceiver. Are we seeing any use of the Electrobolt? Red Deceiver, we have seen insane use of the Electrobolt. I don't know why you'd think it wouldn't be used.
To good effect, actually. To good effect.
Yeah, to good effect. To knock out those good old shields. I mean, it's the only real surefire way of getting through shields quickly and effectively. I don't know what we're going to do. Dadanoob. So Noob says, hi! Hello, Noob. Randomness Inc. says K, I know. Phew. Muggin says most of these ships were designed before the apparent Electrobolt buff. Buff? Didn't they literally just require half as much power?
Well, that's a pretty big difference, I think. But
okay, fair enough. But isn't that like a difference of like 1 energy?
yeah, because they didn't take a lot of power before too.
I think they only took like 2 or did they take 4 before the update? I can't remember.
I don't
honestly.
know. Okay. I have you in my list now, Randomness. I apologize for not... oh, you know what? When you sent me that ship, I never even responded to you in Discord. I must have just missed the message. I apologize for that, but I never... Usually I send somebody a response saying, I saved it, but I guess I didn't do that with you. I apologize.
This is why, as a simple rule, you should always ask Rob to respond to you if he hasn't. Yes, I know from experience.
I always respond when I've actually done something. So if I haven't responded, make sure you harass me because it just means I've missed it somehow. I get a lot of messages sometimes. Yeah. So
I'm looking at it right now, Rob. You have 123 friend requests.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's ridiculous.
I know.
It's ridiculous, chap.
Okay, so we're back at it here. Let's get back into the game, and we're gonna finish off this tournament. I think, like I said, we have at least 10 more fights, I think, to do. And we've got a nice clean playing field. Excellent. We're going to pause it, and we're going to see who's fighting next. You know what? Just for the sake of, since you're here, Bob, or Randomness, we're going to do that now. We're going to get you in there now.
Lovely.
Because I don't actually have you on my other thing. So there we go. Bob Randomness, 199, 300, and we're going to get you facing the enemy. Non-Tilda. The first fight is Non-Tilda. And you are going to be facing, let's go pick randomly. We are going to pick
goodbye,
John
Grim
Cena.
Tapestry.
What's that?
No, I was just saying goodbye to Grim. He's saying goodbye.
Oh, bye, Grim. Bye.
John Cena.
John Cena. And
I swear, if we get copyright strike for that, I'm going to kill somebody.
yeah, no. Everybody uses John Cena. I don't think they actually control John Cena on the internet because he's everywhere. He's everywhere. We're going to take a look at these ships in a second.
By the way, Sheep King says, no, Muggin says, so Muggin is talking about Sheep King. Sheep King is the other crazy dictator, and I'm the overly nice guy. Muggin then says, together we kind of make a semi-functional moderator.
Well, you kind of got to have that balance. Actually, Luke and I were talking about that sort of before the show. You know, like, I'm super lenient. It's nice to have somebody that, you know, actually will step up and say, no, you can't do that now. Because 9 times out of 10, I'll be like, yeah, whatever, go ahead. Because I'm just too lenient. Yeah. I'm too liberal, I guess. I don't know.
And then I march into the room and demand that everyone put their hands up and stop doing what they're doing.
Everybody against the wall. You in the chair. You clean the dishes. You mop the floor. And you're not even supposed to be in here. Get out of here. Go to school. Do something. And I'm like, really? That seems a little harsh. You're like, you were letting them do all this stuff. What is wrong with you? So anyway. Yeah. So we've got Bob Randomness Inc. And it looks like it's a missile cruiser. Or missile frigate. And really, couple shield launchers, couple of point defense systems, lots of engines. So this is another runner. He's gonna kite them. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna kite them. Yeah, he's gonna missile kite them. Yeah. I wonder what okay, so if you're gonna kite, I guess I do face them. Yeah, I guess they don't turn around and try and run away. They actually just kite away from them. So that's interesting. That is definitely in the meta. Is this whole kiting thing? I think is gonna be really strong in future tournaments. And here we go. This is a good example of somebody who might struggle in the next round. These are all ion cannons, and he's going to have enough power this round, but the next round when we start off with 0 power, he's going to have some trouble.
Oh, and I really want to see that ship fire all its lasers.
But the thing is, I don't even know. But randomness might not actually even get close enough for that to happen. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah. By the way, sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
No, fight. Go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
Oh. I was just going to say that Sheep King says, we were a small-scale version of Deluks and Lamps, apparently.
Oh, look at those. Oh, 2 missiles right in the butt. Yeah. He got the one shot off, but I think that might be it for getting shots off. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, now it's just kiting.
The issue with Bob is that he has no PD, which is unfortunate.
And he has no engines now.
Shame,
and his crew are like, should we abandon ship? Well, there is that planet. That's not really doesn't look like a very good place to live, though. I think that's all over. Let's move on. Round 2. This might be different round 2. Because we're doing the Tilda round 2. So we'll put him.
By the way, Rob, yes? I remember someone saying this earlier, but apparently you can do, good old Control A and select everything. Apparently that works here as well.
Oh, that's good for when we do like massive fights and stuff.
Cleanup, yeah. And for cleanup, yeah. So that's just interesting. I didn't know.
Good to know. Good to know. Thank you. Excellent. Good plan. Random. There we go. We're gonna Tilda you as well. So you might.
Oh god. Okay, give me a second. Oh shit. Oh.
Did I just hear Luke swear? I don't think I've ever heard him swear. That was amazing. You all heard it here, folks. Lapapsnow actually does swear. That was crazy. I don't think I've ever heard him swear. Actually, no, that's not true. I have heard him swear, but weird. Laps in his potty mouth. So, round 2, I think we're ready to go. I'm not going to wait for Luke because, right. We're not going to wait for Luke. We're just going to go ahead. And actually, it's probably going to turn out pretty much the same way. Because, did I start it? I think I started it. Oh, yes. They're all started. I think it's going to turn out pretty much the same way because I still think he's going to try and kite. But maybe, yeah, there he goes. He's got his rear firing, or his forward firing engines, and he's trying to maintain that distance. He might actually do better this time because took longer for John. No, he's got that big shot off. Oh, if only he could have maintained that directly at the front of that ship. Man, that would have been just devastating. If it would have held that for just a few seconds longer, he might have been able to take out some of the core systems of randomness. But I think randomness might still pull this off. Hold on. Oh, there goes this. He does have those missile launchers left. Yep, I think this is going to be the end for John Cena. A couple hits in the behind there, and it's going to rip him apart. Oh, there it goes, right on the engines. As soon as those engines go down, that's where he started to falter, is when those engines disappear. He has no way to maneuver. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's over anyway. I mean, it's all randomness has to do is keep that distance, and John Cena doesn't stand a chance. John Cena, you're really tough, but you got outmaneuvered, buddy. It was outmaneuvering. If you had more engines, if you were able to catch up to him, you might have been able to pull it off. And probably a couple PDs might have helped as well. I think as standard on a ship, I think you should almost always have a couple PDs, I think. Are you okay, Luke? Everything turned out all right?
Oh, yeah, I don't. I stumbled upon a piece of, on a little section of macaroni cheese that was horrible. I don't know what happened to it. Something strange must have fallen in. Because I don't know what got into it, but it was disgusting. I had to run to the bathroom and spit it all out and wash out my mouth.
Did you make your own food, or did somebody else make your food?
A combination of both.
Oh,
so
does that person that made you food like you? did you yell at that person today? I'm just wondering.
It's probably a valid point. I don't know about that. No. No. The person does not have an issue. So I think
like,
it's probably.
I need to go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. So randomness, you are moving forward. Well done. And John Cena, unfortunately, that is the end for you. But I would have liked to see your ship. I would have liked to see your ship face somebody that didn't kite you like that. That would have been interesting.
Yeah. Put him against my ship.
We will. I know you want to face everybody. I know. We don't have time to do that.
I want to fight everybody.
Everybody, come at me, bro. All right. So next up is we're almost done with the randoms here.
Speaking of randomness. Speaking of randomness says Rip Laps's mac and cheese. And Sheep King says, and now is where we discover that Laps now has superpowers.
we already knew that. I knew that. You didn't know that? I knew that.
Okay. I have the amazing superpower of... What superpower do I have again?
You're amazing, and you're crazy, and you're an African dictator, and you live in the savannah. You've got the heart of a lion. I don't know. I got a whole list of superpowers.
Fair enough. I accept all of that. Wait, I am amazing? I'm a Mazak?
No, you're not a Mazak. There's only one Mazak, but you are amazing.
I was a Mazak this whole time.
Okay, this is a very special fight, and I'll explain to you why. Actually, there's two reasons why this fight is particularly cool. Because on the right side, we have Ghost Taker, and I just want to say a special thanks to Ghost Taker specifically, because it was Ghost Taker that actually introduced me to this game. So thank you very much, Ghost Taker. I really appreciate it. I think Cosmoteer going forward is going to be some sort of a mainstay, a staple for the channel, and I think we're all really, really enjoying it. And as much credit as Walt deserves, just as much credit needs to go to Ghost Taker for finding this and presenting it to me. So thank you very much for that. And the other part of this that's really interesting is we have our first sort of funly themed design from Duck Cow. He always does something that kind of looks like a duck and a cow. So that's kind of fun. We'll take a closer look at that in a second.
Honestly, it just looks to me like a man with paragliders soaring through the sky. Like he's got wings, like a paraglider wing. I was like, vroom, vroom, vroom.
Well, you can kind of see this is the beak. You can see this is the beak, and then he's got the little wings.
Yeah, it even says CCDK.
DK, yeah, CCDK. And then he's got the little the feet. That's I don't know, it looks like a duck cow. Even with reassembly tournaments, he used to do the same thing. And then we have Ghost Taker. Ghost Taker probably has more experience in this game than anybody, so I'm expecting great things from him today. Looks like he's also built a kiting ship. That is
yeah. And I'm not surprised.
I'm not either. So shall we watch a fight?
Magical evil mac and cheese, says Onik.
Missiles! I didn't even look to see what kind of weapons Duck Cow had. He has a lot of missiles.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! He just did a devastating blow. Wow!
Beautiful. Yeah. Also, the nice
engines are down. That's not good when you're facing somebody with missiles. Another engine down. I think Duck Cow's actually going to win this.
Yeah. Also, those missiles are incredibly fast, so they gain rapidly.
Yeah. And he hits him with the ion and blasts him. That was a beautiful, beautiful fight, Duck Cow. Well done, sir. Well done.
I will clap for that.
That was absolutely beautiful. Wow. You know, it's not that I think that Duck Cow was going to do badly there. I'm. You know, I thought he was more interested in the theme of his ship rather than the effectiveness, but it looked like the effectiveness was quite good there. Well done.
Well done, Duck Cow. Well done. You showed those non-Duck Cows what it takes.
So this time we're going to do it with Tilda and see how it goes.
Ooh, this will affect it majorly. I don't think Duck Cow has missile production, does he?
I'm not sure. He must have some missile production. We'll take a closer look at his ship here in a second.
Okay.
So Legion's player 2 and Bounty. There needs to be hotkeys for this.
I was literally about to say there should be hotkeys for this.
Yeah, there
Rob, we are on the same wavelength.
Yes,
we're brothers.
Yeah, we know each other really well now. So he does have some missile factories on. Oh, he's got 1 missile factory on the right side of the ship. And he's got missile storage on the left. This is drastically going to affect this because he doesn't have any way to resupply this missile launcher on the left side of his ship. There's no corridors. Yeah. Oh, no, there is. Yeah, it's just going to take a really long time because his factory is all the way over here. Yeah, I don't know. I think Duck Cow might lose this round. Pretty sure. And fight.
And Ghost Taker has, I believe, 2 missile productions.
Yeah, let's just take a quick look at that. He has
he
has 2 missile productions, so he's more geared for a longer, more sustained fight for sure. Okay, and away we go.
By the way, what does Ghost Taker's ship cost?
How do I tell from here?
Just click on it. Just click on it.
157. And Duck Cow is using the full 200,000. So Ghost Taker's ship is actually substantially less expensive. Still no missile fired yet because yep. Person who manufactures them faster gets in there. It doesn't look like Duck Cow has any PD either. Oh no, yeah. Duck Cow! Oh.
The fall of the Duck Cow was PD, but the thing is that Ghost Taker has no PD either, so he's just going to get nuked to hell.
There goes one of those engines. Oh, and that ion look at it. Oh, right on that reactor.
Lovely.
Wasted that reactor. Duck Cow. Wow. Blast, here it goes. Oh, engine. Wow. Oh, I thought they were going to take out 1 engine apiece, but no. Oh, and there goes that laser again. Oh, that laser is just devastating. Yep. Oh, there goes the manufactory, and that's it for Ghost Taker. He has no way to resupply. That's it. It's over. Duck Cow steals it from Ghost Taker. Well done, Duck Cow. Well done. Beautiful, beautiful job. All right, Control A, delete everything. Excellent job. So, Ghost Taker, you do not move on. Wow, I thought for sure you were going to do well. Still, interesting. Duck Cow. Has Duck Cow ever actually made it further in our tournaments?
I have no idea. I honestly never remember.
Well, he enters like every tournament we have, but I don't think he ever makes it that far. I don't know. So next we have
Well done, Duck Cow. Well done.
T-Snakum, and Monster Geek. T-Snakum and Monster Geek.
T-Snakum. Yes. I'm sorry, it just sounds like an amazing name. T-Snakum.
Are you eating mints to get the flavor of that macaroni and cheese out of your mouth? Or?
I've got ice cubes. I'm sorry.
Oh, ice cubes. No, I was wondering. I was like, oh yes, this one is inspired by none other than Xenos. Apparently Xenos helped him design the ship, obviously.
Oh, yes, I see.
Obviously.
I see. We have the return of the combat cow, I see.
Yeah, so this is Xenos' way of entering twice, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't surprise me if this was actually Xenos, because with a different Discord account, because... Yeah, but apparently he helped him design, quote unquote. But anyway, so let's take a look at these ships. So we've got, this one is T-Snakum.
Ooh,
Snakum.
I like this ship. I like it. It looks nice.
It does look nice. A lot of corridors. I'm a little concerned with all the corridors in there, especially at the front. All he's got to do is take out that shield, and then he has a clear shot at that control room. That is a little concerning. Oh,
yeah,
he's got 3 shield generators.
He does have 3 shields. Yeah, I was about to say.
Shields,
yeah, okay, good. So this is another nice point where he's drawing fire to an area that is heavily defended, where all of his weapons are actually off to the side, so it doesn't take the full brunt of the attack, which is genius.
Yeah, interesting. I'm curious to see how well he does. Okay, and then we have, of course, Xenos. I mean, no,
Monster Geek.
It is the same ship. It's the same ship, just in a different configuration. It's identical.
Yeah.
It's identical. It's totally identical, but it doesn't look like a cow, this one. It doesn't, I don't know what it looks like. All right, let's do this.
Just fight.
Fight!
I think we just let Snakum win because in the end this is Xeno's ship, and he's already gone. So this is unfair. Then again, also, did you notice that the missiles went off in the middle of the little pods?
Did they go off?
Yeah, they tried to fire, but they
Oh, look at that firepower. But it's going the wrong place, and he's just circling around to kill him from behind. But round 2 will be much different. Round 2 will be much different. You will probably not be... Oh, look at it. Oh, that looks so cool. I love the ions. Look at that. Oh, dig it in. Oh, that sucks. Oh, cuts him in half. Oh, beautiful sight. Yeah, that is definitely an exploit. That is definitely an exploit. A brilliant exploit, mind you, but it's still an exploit nonetheless. Interesting. So he got distracted by the big guns on this little ship here. Interesting. It's all over. It's all over. Let's move on, and we're going to do the Tilda, which is going to change everything. Control A, there we go. Remove, and we're going to do ship library. We're going to bring in him. We're going to put him on the right side, and this fight he is going to lose. And
now he will lose.
Now he will lose. What was the name of that ship again? Ah, balls.
Snakum. Snakum. I could never forget. I could never
Snakum.
forget that name. I'm sorry. I could never forget it now.
Snakum.
I'm gonna name my son Snakum.
Snakum, clean your room, Dad. Why'd you name me Snakum? You don't want to know.
I heard it in a tournament once. I just thought it sounded funny. I'm sorry, child. Oh, shame.
It'll be
that would be the worst
like
origin
a sporting
story.
event? No, well, not really.
No, it was a video game.
It was
Don't worry about
video
it.
game. Now go to your room. Can I play video games? No, video games are mine. You may not. All right, here we go.
I wouldn't be that horrible. I would at least let him see the ship he was named after. That sounds horrible.
Did I make them both player 2 or something?
No, they're both player 2. Yeah, I think. What is going on? Yes, they're both player 2.
Yes, okay.
Put it to player 1. Excellent. Now on board. Yes. Now we will have war and fighting. Ooh. Perfect.
Perfect.
I'm not even watching chat. What's going on here? Has Walt said anything for 12 hours?
No, Walt's quietly watching, or he's turned us off already because he's realized, oh my god, we're insane. Oh, look at the firepower.
It's always just interesting to hear what he has to say. Okay, what's everyone else saying?
Yeah, and that's it.
Xeno said I wouldn't have entered twice because it would mean I'm not confident in my design. Well, apparently this is identical.
This design is technically identical, just in a different configuration. It accomplishes the same thing in the exact same way with the exact same loadout. And that's it. Snakum moves on. Snakum moves on.
Snakum. Snakum.
What was that? That was amazing. And Monster Geek, you fail. Fail. I'm so mean, eh? I'm like, fail. All right, so all that we have left...
I'm usually the mean one. I'm usually the one going, sit in the naughty chair. Bah!
I know. I talk a big game, but I don't mean any harm to anybody. Whereas you mean harm. No, you don't. All right, so next up is Lightning JC.
Fair enough. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Win Snakum. Shame Lightning.
Yeah, we'll do Snakum against Lightning. Sure, that sounds like a good plan.
No. Who's the other person? Is there anyone else?
We're out of random. I'll randomly pick them now. So we're gonna do Snakum versus Lightning. So this will be the last of all the competitors that we've seen in the game. So, or this will be the, you know what I'm saying? We've seen all the competitors in the game now. Yeah. Lightning, all the predators. JC. Very pink.
We've seen
Lightning.
all the predators. Yes,
we've seen all the predators.
I bleed pink. Apparently.
So now it's fighting for the winner circle. Now that's what we're doing.
Well, I mean, sort of. I mean, we can't really say fighting for the winner. We've been doing a bracket system. That makes no sense.
Well, we've been doing half King of the Hill, half bracket. So we
bracketed King of the Hill. I love it.
All at the same time. King of the bracket. That's what we've been doing. King of the bracket. Here we go.
That sounds amazing.
All right, and let's take a look at Lightning Ship. It's very pink, and it's
I like
very Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. No, I just wanted to point out that Muggin just said this is just Laps's normal behavior.
Laps is technically insane. If you didn't, there is a manual. You should read it. He's absolutely mad. He's absolutely mad. Lightning,
Okay.
I will say, you know what? You kind of have a typical way of designing ships, except for in Reassembly. Reassembly, typically your ships are a little bit more symmetrical. But in my experience, like with, hey, these look like little fighters. Oh, they're the crew. Why are they outside the ship? They're blue. They're blue when they're outside the ship. Anyway, so Lightning, when we were playing Avorian, this kind of looks like your Avorian ship, just kind of slapped together. I love it.
Rob, those crew out there are actually the crew from the previous ship that died, and so those are actually the dead crew that are floating out in space.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
It's pretty incredibly funny.
Okay, and away we go.
What are people saying in chat? What's going on here?
Apparently Nell's going. He's seen all his ships. Hey, but you still have a couple more fights, Nell. There's a couple more fights. And I think we put you in for the next round as well. Ooh. The missile just gets in there. He's loading and launching. It gets around. Oh, he almost took out that. Oh, there he goes. Lightning. Oh, your Franken ship didn't make it. I apologize. I don't apologize. What am I saying? Goodbye, Lightning. Okay, one more try, Lightning, and we're going to do that a little bit differently this time. We're going to do the Tilda. And Snakum. What you doing, Luke?
Sorry, no, I'm typing messages.
Oh. Okay. And then,
How
balls.
dare you ask me what I'm doing?
How dare you? Sorry.
How dare you assume my activity?
See, I knew it.
Honestly, I think that was the funniest thing I've said all week.
Lightning. We know what you'd be like with your kids now, anyway. Hold on, no, that was me saying all that. No, you. Okay, sorry. My bad. My terrible assumptions.
Wyatt. Do you remember Wyatt?
Wyatt?
Wyatt. I remember Wyatt. Why is Wyatt familiar to me? What the hell is wrong with me? Why is Wyatt familiar?
Clark. That does sound familiar to me too.
I remember Wyatt.
I don't know if he was in tournaments before or he's just been on chat before. I don't know. Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Was he a winner or something? I don't know. Anyway, welcome, Wyatt.
Welcome.
Exciter is here, by the way. Wonder if I should get this game for myself. Looks good. Exciter, it is free. You can just go download it off their site.
Yes, it is absolutely free. Actually, in the description down below, you will find the links to his sites and stuff. It's free during the alpha process. So yeah, go ahead, give it a shot. And yeah, you can build some ships and we're going to have some tournaments. So we're doing the Tilda. So everybody's starting with 0 energy and crew for their weapons and shields and all that kind of good stuff. And away we go. Lightning, I hope you do better this time.
Wait, hold up. How did the first battle go?
Lightning lost in a terrible, tragic defeat. Yes,
I don't know why, but that pleases me.
It does for me too. It was joyful watching him just die.
Oh, shame, Lightning.
All of his
No,
crew
shame.
screaming, "Ah!" He can't hear you in space, so it was more like,
I'm going to... Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Because
Because he can't hear him in space. There he goes. Lightning is in pieces. There we go. Lightning is out of the tournament. Goodbye, Lightning. It was fun having you.
Yeah, it's far too late for me to be not laughing is the maniacy of it.
Okay, Lightning's out of the tournament, and we have how many people do we have left? I'm sorry I knocked you out of this tournament so quickly, Laps. We will have you fight the winner.
It's fine, isn't it?
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 more fights for the next round.
Yeah.
All right, and we're just gonna go top to bottom just to make life simple for me. So Beamball versus Combo Breaker. Beamball. Oh, this is Sir Boomalot. And and Combo.
Wait. Sorry, Rob. I'm losing the track completely. I've been reading too much.
No, that's fine.
What are we doing now?
So we're on the round 2. So all of the
okay.
the second level of the bracket, King of the Hill bracket King of the Bracket tournament.
Perfect. Ooh, it's actually so cold outside. I can, yeah, that I can breathe and make mist.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like winter for you right now?
It is winter. It's lovely.
Ow.
I have a lovely South African winter. I can stick my hand outside the window and freeze it off. It's beautiful.
So how cold is it actually?
Not apparently, according to other people, not that cold. I don't know what the temperature is right now. I'll tell you.
Is it below freezing?
No.
Okay. Well,
the thing is that, excuse me, most places have like internal heating and incredibly thick like jackets to wear when you go out. It's 9 degrees Celsius right now. That's the coldest it's been in a while, a few years. I think it's got much colder sometime long ago. I think the lowest it's ever been is like 4 Celsius. I think that's the lowest it's ever been. But that was like centuries ago. Anyway, don't know why I'm giving this random bit of
that's okay.
paraphernalia
Combo
information.
Breaker just killed Sir Boomalot. Totally wasted him. Completely, absolutely decimated him. Wow.
Boom, you just got combo broken.
You got wasted. Now we're going to do that with the Tilda. And
yes, random. I lived in South Africa.
Did it again.
And no, I'm not black. Do not be like that.
Is that what he said?
No. It's just that's always the first thing people assume when I say I'm from South Africa. It's just like,
See,
it
was not even a thought that crossed my mind. It's
How
not something.
dare you?
No, it's not something I think about. I don't care.
I'm not,
I really
I'm not
don't
saying
care.
you, Rob. I'm not saying you. I'm saying the people who do ask the question. It's just highly amusing to me. Anyway,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Great. Now chat's going to start talking about race. Fantastic. Great. That's all we need.
I started it. It's fine.
Yes, it's fine.
You're South African, really?
So like I said, that's not
You have
even
roads there. It's
not,
like, wow.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I do say stuff like that. I'm still convinced you live in the savannah. So, like deep, like you don't have a dog. You have a hyena and a lion or a cheetah or something. And you know, like the Flintstones, where the elephant you go in the shower and the elephant washes you off. And,
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I imagine you guys do. So anyway, so round 2, Combo Breaker versus Sir Boomalot, and of course we've got those big mega lasers going. This is the Tilda round, so it's gonna be a little bit tougher for everybody, but maybe Boom can actually get through those shields. But there is 2 center layers of shields as well as 3 all the way across. Actually, it's 2 across as well. Like, he's got a good shield defense in the front there. I don't know if those ions can actually get through. Now, if Boom had actually added a couple of those anti-shield weapons, that might have been really helpful. But nope, Combo actually wins it. I'm still not even sure who Combo is. Beautiful. Well done. Well done indeed. Remove, and let's add you to the list. We are taking Sir Boomalot out of the tournament. Sorry, Sir Boom. Okay, now we're going to do Cow Ducks versus Finger of Minmax.
I like everyone's comments now. Just like, we're off to the races, says Sheep King. So it's actually amusing. That's a good double entendre.
Oh, off to the races. Sorry, it took me a second. I'm like, I don't get it.
It took me a few seconds too. Don't worry, it took me time. Okay, so Finger of Minmax
versus
Finger of Min. I
versus
love that
the
name.
giant cow duck thing.
By the way, Rob, turn off internal view so we can look at the outsides.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I apologize once again.
Right.
Okay, so we've already seen these ships. Of course, this is PB ship, and it has all of the front-firing weapons. And then Con Cow Ducks, who did very well last time. Did I lose some shots?
Yes.
No. Okay, it's all good.
No, it's just projectiles. It's still left over. It's fine. Welcome,
and it actually hit PB! The projectiles left over! Oh, not that it matters.
Gosh.
Not that it matters.
That did look painful. I mean...
how
are
are those weapons holding up?
I don't know. I'm going to put it up to witchcraft and leave it at that.
How did you... I don't understand, because there's no shields, but those weapons... Those lasers must be a little bit tougher than I think they are. Like, it took like 4 hits from the missiles, and they're still firing. That's crazy. Yeah, it's all over. That's it. Okay, let's do it the other way.
Oh, by the way, Xeno's Nail says combo is extirp.
Oh, that's extirp. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I knew he entered the tournament, but he didn't put his name. He didn't follow the naming convention that I asked for. So, I'm refused to call him Exterp. I'm still going to call him Combo.
Combo.
As punishment.
Honestly, Combo is a better name. I'll punish him too. I'll say the Combo is a better name.
Combo's a better name than Exterp. Sorry. Combo.
Combo, yeah.
It's a good design, actually. This design is actually, it's done quite well.
It has. Finger of Minmax. Bloody hell.
Finger of Minmax has done very
Finger
well as well.
of Minmax. Oh, damn funny. All right.
And round 2.
Fight.
Everybody's scrambling around the ships. It's like, we gotta get power up now. Oh, he got power up slightly before PB, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I think PB's gonna just clean him up. Maybe? I don't know. Hold on.
Ooh,
Oh,
this could be very
right in the middle
interesting.
of the fight. Wonderful. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe those short seconds the PB needed to maybe add a little bit more power in there made a difference, but because he is taking
the thing is that those laser blasters alone cannot puncture those shields. What you need are electro bolters.
Yeah.
Which PB could have very easily added in like 2 of the darn things. But
in PB's defense, he did ask me whether or not I was going to let people charge up fully, and in the second round, we're not. So, I mean, he built a ship designed for one purpose, and I changed the rules midway. So, there we go. And PB lost round 2, and we're going to do Tilda for the last one. That Control A is delightful, by the way. I love it.
Yeah, lovely. I had no idea. Yeah, that's great.
Oops.
Autosave is greater than Daka, which is greater than your puny design, says Sheep King. Oh, sigh, Sheep King. Why?
Finger. And then.
By the way, yes, Wyatt, this is a tournament.
This is a tournament. Well, it is an unofficial official tournament.
Yeah, it's sort of a testing tournament.
It's a testing tournament. That's exactly what it is. So the rules have been all over the place because we're still figuring out what the rules should be for this particular game. Oh, crap. I did it again. Yeah, we need music. That's the only thing we're missing is music.
Dun 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 dun.
Actually, yeah, Luke, you haven't sang for us today.
I haven't. It's well, I sang a little bit twice, kind of. I didn't sing a full rendition, but I mean, I guess that's okay.
Well, now we need a full song. We need a full song.
I'm sure someone will get sick of it.
Okay, here we go. Right. You can sing for... No, you sing for the last battle. We'll sing for the last battle. All right.
All right, well...
There we go. And fight.
It'll be more of an aggressive hum, but fair enough. I swear I swear we should make that a thing. At the end of any of our tournaments, we aggressively
hum until it's all over.
We could play the Ashes of the Singularity OST, which is quite nice.
Yeah, or Star Wars, or Lord of the Rings, or there's all sorts of stuff we can do.
Yeah, but
or Flight of the Bumblebees, or Hall of the Mountain King. Hall of the Mountain King would be great.
Yes, please.
Sorry.
Combo
actually wins it. Unbelievable.
Combo
actually won it and moves through to the next round. Well done, PB. Sorry, dude. I changed the rules on you, and it's all over.
Wins, combo wins,
Poor
combo
guy.
wins, combo wins,
Poor
combo
guy.
wins. Your Minmax was unfortunately a pain.
Finger of Minmax is out, and we're on to Madiad versus Rage Quit. Madiad.
Aggressive humming intensifies. Sheesh. Rob, what is the Duel of the Fates from Star Wars? Where they're dueling over the lava, you know? From the like this the
from
prequels.
like the episode 3?
Yeah, from like episode 3, I think. Yeah, Duel of the Fates. So it's like I don't know. I can't. When Obi-Wan and Anakin are dueling over the lake of fire, lake of lava.
Yeah, I know. I can. Yeah, Like, how does it go? I don't remember.
I
honestly.
can't remember. You can just Google it and we can just play it for the last battle, while we aggressively hum along to it.
That is a good song. That is a good song, I will say. But I haven't watched the prequels as much as I should, or maybe I watched them too many times. I don't know.
I can't. I don't even know what happens in half of them. All I know is the first movie. All I know is about the Naboo and the Gungans. That's basically it. And then episode 2.
Honestly, so you know, like the worst part of the movie is the Naboo and the Gungans, and the Trade Federation. Don't forget the Trade Federation. That's really very important.
I like battle droids. I like the Trade Federation.
The battle droids are cool, but the whole, I don't know. I have a lot of problems, as do so many other people. So now we have Madiad with his kiting ship, ready to go, and we have Rage Quit with his... and he also has some point defense on here. This should be an interesting fight. He's got some ions. He needs lots of engines, so he should be able to catch up to Madiad. So this should be a really interesting fight. And fight.
Yeah, not. I don't know. Anyway, not Duel of the Fates. I don't know what it is. Anyway, Roger. Yes, Randomness. Roger.
Yeah, the battle droids are pretty fun. Although I felt...
Rob, their same team.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Trade Federation is one of my favorites, says Randomness. Roger. Not everyone's going to go...
I do like the battle droids. However, my biggest issue with them is that...
they're silly.
No. Some of the advanced droids are more advanced than anything you saw in the later movies. You know, like... It's like they went back and...
Yeah, okay, true.
Yeah.
You have me there. Have me there.
Mad.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Definitely have. But yeah, I agree.
I just think, like, they should have been a little bit more old school with their tech, because I thought the tech was just too advanced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, indeed, agreed. Because, I mean, it's not like the Empire used giant walking battle droids or anything like that.
Well, they did,
Which is
eventually.
amusing. Well,
but they weren't droids, they were manned, right?
They used AT-ATs, but those were vehicles. Those had to be piloted, eh?
Okay, I think
those weren't AI robots. You know?
Yes, exactly my point. I think the robots were just a little too advanced for the whole Star Wars series in the early years. That's my opinion. But then you could also argue that after the Empire was formed, perhaps they banned droid production and stuff. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, honestly, probably that might explain it. Because yeah. Also, by the way, Jar Jar Binks, greatest Sith Lord.
Actually, there is a theory that Jar Jar Binks was the brains behind all of it, and is actually the secret Sith Lord. Yes. And actually, there was a confession from George Lucas that might have been part of the plan.
Oh. I've heard about that a lot, and it makes me really sad. Yes, Dark Troopers. Yes, Dark Troopers, the mechanized. Onik has that right. Not Onik. Muggin has that right. Dark Troopers were actually, the Empire did have mechanized units, but were those part of of the original three? I don't know. I can't remember. Honestly, I cannot remember the second of the original trilogy. I cannot remember the second or the third movie. I can't.
Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. What?
I don't know why, but I can remember nothing of them.
What?
All I can remember is the war is the Forest Moon of Endor.
Uh-huh.
When that fight. I can remember a bit of Hoth.
That's Empire Strikes Back. Forest Moon of Endor is Return of the Jedi.
Okay, yeah. So okay, good. Yeah. So I do remember. Where do Dark Troopers come into this whole equation? Or were they?
What's Dark Troopers? I don't understand. What's a Dark Trooper?
Dark Troopers are the Empire's experimental droid, but
that's not in the main movies, droids, right?
No, they're not. They're not.
No, that's in the extended universe, right? And does that even count anymore? That particular extended universe?
It isn't. It is an Empire. It is an Empire at War. It is an Empire at War, so I guess it kind of counts, maybe.
Yes, sort of.
So I don't know how to. I mean, Empire at War was made by was it made by LucasArts?
It was. Anyway, they had their hands in it for sure. Oh,
yeah. So
but that was also before Disney bought them, right?
Yeah, it was much before.
Matt is trying to get away to kite, but he's not fast enough. So here we go. So Matt won the first round because they had full charge and everything. This time with the Tilda, it looks like because he's able to keep up with them. Now he's circling around to go behind. That's really weird. Or to go in front. That's really weird choice.
Yeah.
But, he's gonna cut him in half. Oh, here it goes.
Oh,
yes.
Gosh.
Oh, so close.
GG.
I
quit
guess
wins.
we get a third round here. I really love it when we get to third rounds. Just so great.
Yeah.
So great. All right, third round.
All hail Darth Jar Jar Binks. So that's funny, Exciter. Well done.
When we started talking about Jar Jar Binks, I thought you were about to say Jar Jar Binks was my favorite character. And I was going to actually disown you as a friend. I was going to be like, Luke, it's been fun. But yeah, I can never talk to you again. Sorry. Or I thought you were going to say the prequels were better or something. I'm like, oh my God.
No.
Oh crap,
no,
I did it again.
No, you do not say that to me. You do not even imply that I would say something like that.
No, I think much more of you. But at first I thought that's what you were going to say, something to that effect. And I was like,
more of you now.
because you said like the great Jar Jar Binks, and I'm like, what? The great Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks, whatever you said. But
Yes. Great Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks and Darth Jar Jar. Which
Darth
honestly,
Jar Jar.
that would have been the best twist.
I think that he should have done that. It would have made it far more interesting. Although I think the character itself needed some work. Like, he was pretty weak. The comedy was sad. It wasn't funny. It was sad.
It was sad. It was so sad.
I mean, I understand what he was trying to do, and he was trying to make it a kid-friendly movie, and it was just a fail. Fail all round. Fail. Honestly, I don't think George Lucas is actually a great filmmaker. I think he got lucky. And I think he had the right team to work with the first time, and I think he took more advice the first time. The second time around, it was more him, and it was a fail. Madiad's
he relied on himself far too heavily. He got a bit too egotistical in that.
Yes, I agree. Because in the first movies, really, yes, he was a writer of the movie, but the team he had and the things they had to invent came from other people. You know, whereas in the second movie, and by the way, Rage Quit just cleaned up Mad. Well done. Third round.
Yeah, sheesh.
We're talking about movies here. Sorry, guys. I hope you're enjoying that.
It has literally been 3 hours, so I think it's...
it always happens, right? We always break down.
It always happens. Oh, sheesh.
Okay, so we only have a few more fights to go, so brace yourselves. So we've got Toys versus Snakum. Toys versus Snakum.
All right.
But I think George Lucas is kind of I don't know. I think he got lucky. I think he had like the right combination of people the first time around. I'd like to credit him for the movies, but I mean, as a writer, he was a good writer. But as an actual, and I think with the prequels, he's like, oh, there's all this new technology. We need to use all this new technology. Like all of the digital stuff, and he's like, oh, we need to use this. Even when he did the remake of the movies, he's like, oh, because it's new, we have to use it, right? That didn't mean it was right or right for the movies.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. Yeah. Oh well, Rob, one day I'll make a movie series.
Perfect. And then I'll sit here and criticize and say, Luke should have done this. He failed, and oh my god. And he'd be like, dude.
I agree. I'm making a joke more so than anything else.
I'm teasing you as well.
I'm only human.
So we've got Toys versus Snakum again. Snakum's got a nice little ship. I like it. It's really well balanced.
Wait. SAFC is that South African forces concurrent?
We do have some other South African forces actually on the channel. So maybe it is actually South African forces. That's interesting.
South African forces conglomerated. Yes. South Africans
are freaking cool. That's what it means. South Africans are freaking cool.
I can approve.
South Africans are freaky. Nope. No. I was going the wrong way with that one. Nope. There we go. Snakum wings it. Excellent. Round 2. This is actually really interesting. I don't know who's going to win this. And there really hasn't been one design that is necessarily overshadowing everything else.
Yeah.
Pause. So not screw that up again.
It's been very interesting.
It has. And like I said, there is some meta plays like the kiting, but that's easily beat with more engines on your ships, right?
Yeah, and with missiles as well. Missiles track very rapidly, unless you have enough PD. But even then, just have enough engines, have some shields, done. PD on the back of your ship, you can outrange their missiles. Because the only thing a kiter can use are missiles. So if you have PD on the back of your ship and you're moving fast enough to avoid them, you're safe. Yeah.
I think... Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. Go. Yeah.
No, I just think overall, I mean, there's a lot of potential here to find some good meta plays, and I think it's going to be more about finding balance. Like you said, having missile launchers on your ship is pretty good, I think, as a static. But I mean, if you look at Snakum's ship, for example, Snakum's ship doesn't have any missile launchers. He's got lots of forward-firing stuff. He's designed to hit from the front. The only thing he's missing in terms of dealing with a kiter is maybe a couple more engines in the back, and even this ship might be pretty good at dealing with them.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
He just goes in hard. Now, the missiles are going to hit him from the side, but he's got some armor on the side. It's actually a really well-balanced ship. I really like it.
It is.
I do like Toy Ship. Toy Ship actually did quite well here, too, up to this point. But I think this is just a better designed ship. Snakum, I think you just designed a slightly better ship.
Indeed, sure. and also, yes, indeed, and also he properly integrated electron bolters as well as lasers. Yes. So he used a good all round planet cracking combination that worked well. Which is the key item here.
And I think, like avoiding maybe the sort of the niche roles, like doing a kiter, which is very specific, or doing, all missiles, but no power, that's very specific. Whereas Snakum did something just really balanced, but all forward firing. That's the downside is if somebody gets beside him, right? That's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So next,
or behind him.
So next is randomness versus, we're on to the third round now, by the way. Sort of. Almost into the third round. So randomness versus our first competitor that won or got through, and that is Combo Breaker. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 fights left. Not very many. Oops.
It is 10 p.m. That's amazing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Luke. I know.
So it's fine. I'm just tired. It's all right.
I'm sorry. So Combo Breaker, you're back.
It's fine. Go on.
I think Combo Breaker might come in pretty close to last here, or first. I guess I spend a lot of time streaming, so I guess I'm a little more. My longevity has improved.
Yes, 10 out of 10 commentary. IGN says Onic. Yeah.
What?
Talking about like when we were talking about Star Wars and stuff like that. It's just amusing. Oddie is here, by the way. Hello, Oddie. He says, I think Laps and Deluxe should have a 1v1 in Empire at War. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Empire at War. I love that game. I would love to do a 1v1 Empire at War. Actually, you can have... How many players can you have in Empire at War?
I haven't. I don't know. I've never played.
Can you have multiplayer in Empire at War?
I don't think so. I don't know about that. Yes,
you can. Yeah. I think you can. Yeah. I think you can. Game.
We just have to. Yeah, we just have to get it working, and then I'm more than happy to warp in the Star Destroyers.
Oh my God, I would play either side. I'm of course.
Or jump in the Star Destroyers. Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh my God. I think that's probably hands down one of my favorite, if not my most favorite Star Wars base game. And I like Battlefront and stuff, but it doesn't have that same feeling. I like the spaceship battles. And I played all the X-Wing and TIE Fighter games from ages ago, and I really enjoyed those. But I think that was a brutal hit. Combo? Is that Combo? This is randomness. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Combo Breaker got taken down.
This is
Wait, how is randomness here? Didn't he lose a while ago?
No, he made it through the next round. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So wow, randomness.
I must have been asleep. Sheesh. Wow.
Well done. All right. So next round we're gonna do the Tilda round. Combo. Whoops. Tilda. Luke, don't fall asleep on me. We're almost done. Wake up. Wake up. There could be lions. There could be lions. Lions in the grass. Lions in the grass.
Six sloths sip broth. 6 sloths sip broth. 6 sloths sip broth.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
The show must go on. Balls.
The show must go on. Okay, I'm waking up.
Okay. Show must go on.
How close are we to killing everything?
We're almost done. And then we're going to have a grand finale where everybody just tries to kill each other. It's going to be epic, and it's going to be glorious. Just takes a sec. It takes a second to get everything placed down. That's the big thing here. You want to make sure that they're facing the right direction, and
Yeah.
So I think, in the future when we do tournaments, maybe we'll stick to like 15 or something, just a little bit smaller, so it's a little bit more manageable.
Yeah.
Because Luke, I don't know, somebody drugged his dinner tonight. They put something in his macaroni, and it's caused all sorts of grief.
I think someone's trying to kill me.
Someone's trying to kill Luke.
Obviously, they don't like the Last Stand Navy. Must be a Zorzakian inside.
Was it something that was like? Is it like homemade macaroni and cheese, or was it like Kraft Dinner?
It was homemade.
Oh, okay, of course. Beautiful.
Sheep. What? Oh, Exciter's like, wake up, Luke.
Luke, use the Force, Luke. We're
says,
talking about Star Wars. Come on, use the Force.
Use
Luke.
the Force. Sheep King says, I don't know, I haven't been paying attention to the stream. I know the cow ship explode thing lost at some point, I think.
Yeah, I think it was
says,
randomness that killed Cow Duck thing. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Sheep King says, no, Muggin says, everyone get ready to shout. And then Sheep King says, so Laps does get to fight everyone. Muggin then says, Sleeping Laps gets to fight everyone.
We're going to make Laps player 2. Everybody else gets to be player 1. And we'll see.
I would love that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Wait, you Rob, let me send a ship to you, and then we can have a bit of everyone V1 ship. No.
Like a giant ship? Oh, that would be super fun. I would love that. I would love that. That would be an interesting idea for a tournament. We have sort of a static ship that everybody has. You have to build like 3 ships under a certain amount in it, and your goal is to beat the giant big ship.
That would be so fun, actually.
That'd be interesting. So here we go. Randomness actually moves on again.
Yeah, and the other thing is that it would be an underdog sort of match whereby your fleet of 3 ships is actually slightly under your total kind of combined fleet cost is actually less than the super ship is kind of the idea, and that would be interesting actually, a sort of underdog like quantity over quality sort of thing would be really cool. I like
fun.
That.
I would really like that. Or I don't know. Yeah, like we'll allow 26 competitors or something, or 16 competitors, and half of those competitors to tell them whether they're building a big ship or a little ship, or a fleet of little ships or a fleet or one big ship, and then that'd be interesting. It'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Okay, and the competitor is we're down to the last few. So Rage Quit is next. So we've got Conduct Cow versus Rage Quit.
Okay.
And Bounty and wake up, Luke. Empire at War. I'm gonna have to practice up with Empire at War. It's been a few years, but I played the hell out of that.
I did too.
It actually got to a point where the AI is like, oh, this is pathetic. The AI was pretty bad.
Yeah, I'd end up just having massive AI fights where I just put like 3 AIs against another 3 AIs, and I'm just kind of sitting there spectating the whole thing. It's kind of how I made it happen. It was really fun, actually. To see these huge battles that didn't necessarily
I love
go
it,
anywhere,
like with the Star Destroyers and all the fighters coming. Oh my god, it was so epic. I found that you started including the heroes, and it got kind of cheesy. I didn't like the heroes as much as I liked just the general ships. Like,
yeah, I agree.
I mean, I love the look of the Millennium Falcon, and I love the look of the Bounty Hunter, like of Boba Fett and stuff. But I found that they're too OP.
It was so. Yeah, they were really OP. Somehow the Millennium Falcon has more HP than like a small Imperial destroyer.
Yeah, right. Right?
What's going on?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. So here we go. Rage Quit actually took out the giant duck cow. That's amazing. Look at that. Crazy. Okay, on to round 2. Well done.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Sheep King just gave an amazing idea. Or everybody builds 1 big ship and 1 little ship. The big ships fight the fleet of... the big ships fight the fleet of everyone's small ships combined. 1 big ship against the whole fleet. Shiver's big ship does the best, wins. Yeah, but the issue with that is that what if you have a massive amount of small ships? Okay, so there's just some logistics issues with that sort of thing. So I think it would be far better if we have enter a big ship or enter a group of small underdog ships. I don't know, or just everyone just enter a bunch of small underdog ships, and then we just all fight against one massive thing. I mean, honestly, it depends really. It just depends.
There's all sorts of fun we can have with that for sure.
Yeah. There's a lot of fun we can have with this, definitely.
Balls.
Honestly, we could also do that sort of thing with Reassembly, which is amusing.
Yeah, we totally could
Until-
have. We just, there's so many things. We just don't have time to do it all, right? And it takes a lot of time and effort to coordinate all this kind of stuff. This was actually easy to do because I could get all the ships via Discord and they could make changes. I didn't have to cycle through emails, which was actually surprisingly easier. A lot easier.
Yeah. Try Thorn's Revenge-based mod for Empire at War. If heroes die, they die in Galactic Conquest. Sheesh. Well, we're not doing Galactic Conquest. We're going to do like a multiplayer skirmish would be the idea.
Like the space
and then again,
battles.
and then again, I would have to kind of like buy the game because I have it on like old box copies. So just
Oh, really? Wow. I used to have it on a box copy and then I lost it, so I bought it again.
Oh gosh.
You like something when you buy it multiple times. Yeah, this is a clean victory for Rage Quit. Wow. He will not be rage quitting today. Well done. Beautiful.
Lovely.
Excellent. Rage
Kaboom,
Quit moves
kaboom.
on. And we're down to the wire here. So we've got Conduct Cows is out. And next we have Snakum versus Xenos. Excellent.
Oh, there's Xenos. Nail, why are you complaining? Did everyone just vote to expulse me from the tournament without me noticing? We're talking about Nail.
Oh no, he nails in this next round here. Nails up.
Ah, yeah, Xenos, that'd be crazy. I thought he died. I can't remember what happened. I've lost
he
the plot.
fought against Camo. And
Oh, yes.
Camo technically, we should almost
Camo
bring Camo
technically
back,
won.
but Camo technically won,
wait, wait, why isn't Camo here?
because we decided, because I don't know, I'll put Camo in. You know what? We'll
Did
have
we decide?
We
I
decided,
didn't decide, obviously.
Okay, so you know what? Because
It's
we should have just kept Camo in because, well, for reasons.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
Camo
right.
had a.
You're
It's
right.
fine.
You're
We-
right. You're
look,
right.
Look.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No, it's
I'm sorry.
Look.
I'm sorry.
put Xenos and Camo in on the same team, and then the other guy and my ship on one team.
Oh, Luke. Luke. Okay, there we
I have
go.
I have too much fun with these tournaments.
It's such a great time, and the end when we kind of do the free for all stuff, that's highly entertaining. I really enjoy that.
Super entertaining.
Shoot,
I'm
bounty train. There we go.
going to die.
You're not going to die. We're almost done. You cannot die until we're done the tournament.
I can't even English sprechen properly mean.
Sprechen?
I mean, I'm tired. It's okay. Sprechen, speaking spoken.
It's only 10 o'clock.
The cow is on the move. Cow on the move.
It's upside down. The cow is upside down. Fire the main cannons.
That sounds like a very bizarre code word.
Oh,
It's like,
Xenos, what's
the
going
cow
on?
is upside down. Mother hen. The cow
If it
is
doesn't
upside down.
separate, what happens? If it doesn't separate, he's just going to keep targeting. Oh no, now it's separated, so that's actually a problem. He's down to one laser though. I'm going to speed this one up.
But the moment we tilde this, Xenos loses. So
Yeah, we already know what the answer is for that, so I'm not even going to bother. It's too cheaty, Xenos. We're definitely gonna have to set up some rules for this kind of thing. Well, I think the only rule we need to set up is you have to. They're always gonna be tilde fights. I think that's the answer. I still think Xenos did a brilliant job designing this ship. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all over.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So sorry, I'm like half cognitioned.
Yes, I know. So Xenos, I am gonna leave you behind here.
Oh, shame Xenos. And
Shame Xenos.
We'll just warp Camo in.
But I give you full credit for designing something really freaking cool. So we're gonna do Bob Randomness versus Camo. Camo is back.
That highly amuses me. The idea of Camo 5 versus Bob.
Bob.
Honestly, Bob might win because he just has way more ions. Am I thinking of the right Bob? What am I thinking of?
It's Randomness. Bob Randomness.
Oh, yes. I know who Bob is. I know what Bob is in reference to, and connected, linked. Really, I know what's going on. Is what I'm saying.
I know that you know that I know that you know what's going on.
Wait. Is Randomness a runner? Didn't Randomness like a bunch of
Yeah, it is a runner. He tries to get away, and then he So actually, this is Camo 5 who may not be able to get close enough, but he does have the point defense guns on there. I don't know if and he does have lots of rear firing engines, so he may be able to pull it off if he's heading straight for him. He might be able to. Yeah, there it goes. There goes the lasers. Oh, beautiful. Camo.
Lovely. And by the way, I highly doubt Walt's still listening. That would be ludicrous, but I really love the fact that they are the grid lines. It really helps you know just how fast things are moving, you know?
Yeah, totally. But the grid changes when you zoom out and zoom in, right?
Yes, but the nice thing is that it still gives you a sense of speed and scale, which is quite pleasant.
For sure.
And it might even though it changes, at least it's some reference.
I think Camo, if he just... So it's interesting that it shows what the AI behavior is here, because from Camo's point of view, he's not adjusting his behavior as the situation changes. So he's overcompensating when he shoots too far this way, but his goal is to get here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. That should be good. Can he actually get another shot with those lasers? There he goes! Chew! There he goes. And Camo 5 wins it. Let's do one more with that one. Hold on. Control A. Pause. Delete. And Tilda.
Fair enough, Xenos. But then, guess what, Xenos? We can just make a rule that says all parts, all sort of module parts need to be connected. We can just say that,
or one. Oh yeah, no, the one control center wouldn't work to solve that problem. But I think.
Well, yes. Well, one control center as well as everything must be linked to that control center, I guess would be the idea.
But via armor? But I still want people to be able to use structure in interesting and dynamic ways, right?
No, of course. But what I'm saying is that you can't use Xenos as like trick stat. Xenos' trick of putting a missile in the middle, and then what Xenos wants to do now is put a crew quarter in there, so he overcomes the ship won't target it because it has no crew idea. The limitation there. So he wants to overcome it by just putting a little crew quarter in there, and the only way we could really stop that is by saying, all crew must have a way of getting all over the ship. Like it must be some form of movement. Crew can't just be locked to one place.
Here's the thing: is there a way to beat it? If there's no way to beat something, then yes.
Yeah, that's the issue.
If there's no way to beat something, then we're going to have to establish some kind of baseline rule that says no, that's not acceptable. That's not going to work. If there's a way to beat it, and so far I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a way to beat that. I think it's...
none of the weapons can, not Camo 5's 4-ion laser strat, not combo breakers, mega lasers. Walt says, "Are we making some tweaks to the AI that should make that exploit less effective?" Yeah,
wonderful. Thank you, Walt.
By the way,
Walt's still here.
Yeah, it's amazing. He's been here for 3 hours. Walt, you are a true soldier.
An amazing, highly resilient, tolerant, very tolerant man. Well done.
And I'm surprised that you actually have stuck around for this 3-hour tournament of your game. That shows a lot of dedication to your game. I'm impressed. I like it.
Okay, so 2 more battles, and we're done.
You know what, Rob? I'm incredibly sure that Arthur Danskin, for anyone who doesn't know, the sole developer of Reassembly, I'm pretty sure he actually watched my tournaments, because do you know how you can add in asteroids and plants and stuff?
Yeah.
And resources. That was something I suggested in one of my tournaments, and actually talked while a big mega fleet battle was going. I kind of talked about it, and like a week or like a month afterwards, that update came out. It was amazing.
Interesting, because
I felt affected.
Maybe it got suggested in the forum. Or what's interesting is I did one tournament with Arthur Danskin, when the game was just being released or just before release. And then
I remember it. I watched.
Yeah, and then I never heard from Arthur again, ever. I sent him messages. I mean, I didn't talk to him on the forums or anything. I was never involved with the forums, but it's really interesting. He's a very aloof guy, very aloof. But maybe he was always there. Maybe he was always watching. Who knows?
I honestly think he was. I mean, if he's anything, Walt says, or it shows a lot of ego. the fact that he's hung around. I suppose so. Honestly, good.
The snake just beat Rage Quit first round. Sorry, just had to point at that.
Yeah. But I was just gonna say that if Arthur is at all the sort of like if it is at all similar to is at all a similar developer to Walt, I'm sure Arthur was actually sitting there just quietly watching these tournaments, going, yes. I mean, remember, Arthur was making money from this. Walt's game is currently free.
Sure. Every time we did any event, he probably saw a spike. For sure, he did, because some of my tournaments like hit 60,000 views. Like, I'm sure.
Oh yes. By the way, Exciter says, "Wait, Laps. Remember, aggressive humming." Right.
We're not quite there. This is the not quite there. Stop! No aggressive humming. I can't take it. No, it's fine. But not quite yet. I will let you know when to aggressively hum. This is the second. Crap. Oh no, that's fine. This is
the second crap.
Second last. This is the second round of the second last battle. So we've got Snakum versus Rage Quit, and then after this we've got Camo 5 in the final round, because we brought Camo 5 back magically from the dead. we'll bring Luke to fight Camo 5 just for fun.
Yes. I can beat Camo. Yes, finally. It's been too many years. I could be worth something.
Yeah. Do you get more valuable over time? Is that how that? Oh
no. What I mean is my ship can like fight Camo finally. Whenever I come face to face with Camo, he always beats me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the situation is. This is your moment, Luke. This is your moment. This is the moment all the Titans have fallen. So. This is the moment the underdog rises.
Camo got killed by Xenos. Technically, Xenos is...
underdog, yeah.
I don't know. Because we didn't actually say we're going to be using the Tilda thing. I didn't even know about the Tilda thing until Xenos mentioned it to me. I probably wouldn't even be using it. Hey. And then you reminded me, yeah. So there we go. It's the final battle is set. It is Snakum versus Camo. So let's get ready for this. Prepare to be humming.
I see you, Nail. Nail says, wait, what? Sheep King? Sorry. First of all, Muggin says, what song are you going to aggressively hum, Laps? And then, to which Sheep King has sort of responded, hum the Imperial March.
Love it. Wow. I wonder how many people actually just left the channel at that point. They're like, unsubscribe.
Aggressively hum the Imperial March.
Unsubscribe.
I love it.
Okay.
So Nail was saying to me, pardon me, tell Deluks my design does get beaten by both airless troll ships and probably, but those are troll ships and probably Jay Soon's design. Probably. You say probably.
Okay,
but after you've updated your design, no.
First round, no Tilda. Camo 5 versus Snakum. This is the final battle.
The final first round. Of course, the first of the final rounds. It makes sense. Everybody, prepare your Imperial March hums. All rise for Darth Jar Jar.
Miso not like that. Sorry.
Misa build that big Death Star.
Oh my god.
The lasers are beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're tearing through the front of that ship.
Oh no. Wow, Camo. Oh, unbelievable. Camo cannot be the winner of this tournament. We brought him back from the dead. How can we let Camo win this? Hold on.
Camo's not allowed to win.
Camo's not allowed to win.
He's just immediately outruled. We rule him out, and we just let Xenos win.
So Camo is officially not... Technically, there's no winner to this tournament because we changed the rules halfway through. I mean...
Yeah, there are no winners except Darth.
Unless Camo... If Camo wins, then there's no winners. If Camo doesn't win, then there will be a winner. That's how we're going to do this. Because that's fair.
Wait. Verse me against Camo.
Oh, yes. Hold on. We have one more fight. Camo. This is going to be the Tilda round.
My ship is going to die to Camo. That's the only unfortunality.
T Snakum, this is a Tilda round. Who knows?
T
Camo might
Snakum.
lose
Come
here
on,
because
T
he's got a
Snakum.
lot of things to
T
power.
Snakum, you have the best name. You need to do this.
You need to do this, buddy.
Sheep King says last time I checked we had 40. Now after the humming we have 24ish, so about half. Oh my
What?
gosh. Muggin says Nat's been slowly declining since intermission.
The singing did it. Oh, on both of our parts. Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Exciter says Camo versus 2 times laps.
Yes, 2 laps.
Sheep King
We'll put 2 laps out.
Ah.
Okay, ready to go. This is the final fight, probably. So, you ready? Ready? Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right.
There it
Turn
goes.
the off.
They're charging up.
Dun 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 dun. Camo 5, Camo 5, Camo 5 versus the snake of the sky, Mr. T Snakum. As high and his SAF sea frigate. South Africa. Oh, darn it, we just got blown up. Darn it, Camo, and your ionic blow-uppers.
Oh,
We
that was
return from...
what a shame.
boy.
No, Camo 5 cannot be the winner of this. No, I just can't
that's
accept
not-
that. There's hold
No,
on. Who is?
we will aggressively hum until we have a resolution we want.
Hold on. Hold on. No, we're just gonna pick random people to fight Camo 5.
Me.
Hold
Just
on.
put
Let's
all of-
throw in a Luke.
Throw
in
in
a
a
Luke.
Luke.
There we go. Missiles.
Missiles
At a
away.
distance.
I need an AI. by
Hold
the
on. Hold on. Let's make him
way. Player 2.
player
yeah.
2, and then everybody that comes in is gonna be player 1. And
By the way, you are selecting junk, so you need to just clear everything. By the way.
no, we're not. This isn't a fair fight.
No, I don't have bounty brain. No.
Fire!
Yeah, you need to clear the everything. Fire the cannons. I'm just gonna explode. Do you want to know why?
Would you like me to do that more fairly? He's just gonna
Yeah.
crush you anyway. I just thought he's already damaged. I thought you might have a chance.
No. The issue was that my guy was just kind of buggering about. Oh well.
Okay.
Also, my ship is just inferior, apparently.
Hold on.
I don't know why.
Luke, we're gonna make you win this. No, you don't understand. Luke,
What?
there's Luke.
Oh
And
gosh.
Camo 5, we're just gonna stick him here. We're not gonna have him face forward. I'm just trying to get this done. Okay, so these guys are all gonna be Bounty Brain, but this is going to be Team 1. Player 1, and this is going to be Team 2.
Completely fair. Completely
fair.
fair.
This is how we do things around here. All
And
right?
if Camo wins, then we know that it is
if Camo
Darth.
wins, that's it. Honestly, I
Camo
quit.
wins.
I quit. I rage quitting at that point. That's it. Okay, here we go.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, hold on, I think I set them too far apart.
Oh, just select the LSN and just tell them to go to the right. Just tell them go. They know who their commander is. What is the? I need the Supreme Commander OST. Supreme Commander OST. I need it now. Where is it now? Come on, quickly! I need you quickly! I need you now!
Did I not? Oh, there they go. Okay, so there they go. They're. I'm ready. All right, let's watch. Here we go. Come on, Luke. All these missiles in the air. You should be able to take them. If not, I'm gonna be very upset.
Oh my god!
Oh yes, you've got him. You've got him. You've got him. He doesn't know what to focus on, so he's confused. He's totally confused. Yes. Oh yes, Camo's confused. He's like, there's too many Lukes. Too many Lukes. I cannot take it. Ah, there he goes. There we go. Camo has gone. Okay, let's try something else. So we're gonna do Camo.
What? I'm sorry.
Oh, actually, maybe I did those too far away. That's fine. I'll fix that in a second. They look like, you know what they look like? They look like the aliens from Space Invaders. Remember the old Space Invaders game, like from like a million years ago?
Oh my god. They do actually. Someone mentioned that earlier.
Bounty train, and away we go. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so now it's 2 against 3. Let's see if we can win here. Come on, Luke, do it. And then I'm going to throw everybody down. I'm going to throw everybody down.
Dun dun.
Oh, look at those lasers. Oh,
Dun 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 dun. Come on, Lamps. Come on, Lamps. Come on, Laborian Battlecraft.
Well, you're holding up. You're holding up. Sort of. Uh-oh.
Yeah, sort of. My ship is slowly going to explode because they are unfortunately vastly
inferior.
inferior.
Oh, they've got either side of you too. Like 8 lasers coming out one ship at a time. Oh my God! Look at that ultimate devastation.
Dun, dun,
absolutely beautiful.
Dun 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 dun. I can't go that high, but anyway.
Oh, beautiful.
Dun.
As a team, Camo ships are devastating as a team. Look at that. That is amazing.
Yeah, they're ripping me apart.
You know, I want to try. I want to try one thing here. I want to try. Hold on, I'm gonna remove all these guys. I want to try a Camo against an amazing.
Wait, Rob. I have an LSN ship I need to send to fight Camo. I'm sorry. There is something I need to send.
Quickly.
We will level the battlefield with his blood.
Send it through
Stanley.
Discord if you will.
I will.
Okay.
No, of course I'm not going to email it to you.
Okay. I'm curious to see Sangletooth Amazing. Okay, so we're going to do this as player 2. I think Amazing might actually be the one that could pull this off because he's got all that front armor. He might be able to do it. So, hold on. Did I screw that up? Player 2, player 1. Okay, Bounty.
Sorry.
Wow. Okay. Amazing, do a good job here. I think Amazing could do this. Because he's got all that front armor. I think he can hold up long enough with those missiles.
Pardon me. Come on. Come on, Amazing.
Oh, yes, Amazing. You can do this.
Oh,
he's got the point defense in there, too. Camo's... Damn, Camo. How does he do that? How does he sits down with the game and he's like, He's like, he's got a little fortune teller. He's like, I know exactly what the enemy's going to do. But he's actually Camo's digging through. Here he goes. Wow.
Could anybody remind me how to get to the safe game information? Safe games. Oh, I found it.
It's yeah. Okay.
Safe ships. Okay, Rob. I've got something. It's highly unfair, but I want to just smack.
Camo lost. Amazing got him. Hold on. We got to try round 2. I'm gonna try it with Tilda. Good job. Good job. Well done. Okay. Control A. I gotta try that one more time. Sorry. I'm not sorry at all. What am I saying? So Amazing. We're gonna do Tilda. So this is, as I said, folks, this is an experimental tournament to try and figure out what our rules are going to be. Count on for the next tournament. We will definitely. I don't know when the next tournament's going to be. By the way, don't ask me. Because I don't know. I'm kind of waiting. I'm going to wait to see what Walt does to kind of fix some of these exploits first. As soon as those exploits are fixed, we're definitely going to do a more official tournament. Maybe prizes, maybe not. I'm not sure yet, but we'll definitely mix it up a little bit and have a couple different types of tournaments maybe. And we're definitely probably going to move towards making it so that none of your stuff is charged at the beginning, or having none of your stuff is charged at the beginning, but maybe a little bit further apart. I don't know, but the AI doesn't really accommodate that. So I'm gonna watch this tournament myself and actually sort of make a few decisions along that line, and maybe ask the Discord community, see what they think as well. So okay, here we go. This is without pre-charging.
Oh gosh.
So Camo should be at a well, they both have a disadvantage actually here, so come on, Amazing.
Come on, Amazing.
Amazing won by like a nose, like barely. He had like nothing left, and then that last missile hit and just killed Camo.
It's called being a Mazach.
You know, these two guys are arch nemesis. Like, they have been battling in the sky for years, literally years, since before Reassembly even got released. It's crazy.
Which is true. It's so funny to think that these guys are that veteran.
Yeah.
And Amazing has always made very nice looking designs. Camo always brute force efficiency.
Camo's designs have always been
so
sort
anti-posed.
of not really been all that attractive, whereas Amazing's designs have been far more attractive. They both have similar caliber. I think Camo cheats more. I think Camo cheats more. I'm just being frank. I think Camo cheats more. Amazing, I don't know. Amazing has a style to him. I don't know. They're both amazing designers.
Amazing is a definite style. By the way, Rob, there's something in the Discord for
All
you.
right, I'm grabbing it right now.
And I advise you read the words as well, just in your head, if nothing else. I spent time.
Dear Deluxe, I've been madly in love with you for the last 10 years. I don't understand.
What the hell?
Oh no, that's not what you said. Sorry. I'm just kidding. With
Why
everybody.
are you reading Conga's chat? No,
I've been madly in love with
there.
you for many. No, it actually says prime level. That was pretty funny though. Prime level transmission. Ellison,
Don't paint me like that, please.
Ellison Belnot. Assault fleet inbound. Hold on, I'll read the last in a second here. I'll just get that copied over.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Prime level.
Sorry, that was super funny. I enjoyed it.
Ellison Belnot assault fleet inbound. It's not salt ship. Anyway. It's just weird.
You know what, I'm just gonna save that in.
Be quiet, chat. Anyway.
What happened? What happened?
Oh no. Yes. Thank you, Sheep King. It was well played. I'm well skilled.
What did he do?
No. Sheep King just went Conga! Exclamation mark. Well played. Funniness.
Okay, laps, and let's get your new Velnot in here. It's a bit of a pain to do this on the fly.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm just saying, like, just generally. There it is. Perfect. Okay, and this is how big is the ship? 729,000. And I will read the rest of what you sent here. It was not a love letter. It was Last Stand Navy Velnot Assault Dreadcraft, reporting for duty, High Commander. I love it. Excellent. Okay, so let's throw that out here. And that is 729,000. So theoretically, you should be able to defeat 3 of these ships at least. How about we throw one Camo 5 in there? What's this?
Fair enough.
One Camo 5, one Amazing.
Oh my gosh. Which is good for that.
Whoops.
Theoretically 3, but I mean, let's remember what I build for, which is nice looks. Okay, fine.
No. We're and we'll give you something for funny, like Will. There we go. There we go. It's not real. Not really a competitor. More of just a
Wow.
Comic relief.
Wow. Okay. Select all of them and not the junk, by the way.
Oh. There.
Okay, there you go.
Player 2.
Yeah. Nice. And select them all in Bounty Brain. Nice. Laps, tell Deluxe I have another design I just sent him that is not an exploit and does beat Camo.
I'm afraid this is the last fight. I've got to do some other stuff. The lovely Lisa's home. She's been home for the last hour. She hasn't been able to watch TV or do anything because I'm too noisy. So I'm gonna have to leave after this. Sadly, I really enjoy this after party stuff. I really like it, but sadly I won't be able to stay any longer. Will is filler according to Exciter. I just caught that in chat.
Yeah, I was about to laugh at that. Oh my gosh! I just got
crap. Amazing's first volley of missiles is pretty crazy.
Yeah, the issue is that the size of the ship doesn't too much help. It has far more to do with the amount of weapons on it. So it's against Camo would have won, but it's against
here comes Camo.
It gets wrecked.
Oh, dude.
Don't worry, it has a lot of armor in there. You can go have a look on the inside if you want.
Oh yeah, we totally should have a look at. That is just insane. We'll look at it after the fight's over.
That's okay.
Look at all those missiles coming in. Will's actually kiting. Look at him. He's doing such a good job. Good job, Will.
Good job, Will.
Will did something right. Will did something.
I like how that's all we can say for Will. Just well done. Will. It's okay.
If he was here, I would pat him on the head and say, "You did a good job."
Yeah, so it turns out that these 3 highly competitive battlecraft are more than it takes to destroy one very, very beauty-centered
Amazing just got crushed.
Oh my, how did that happen? Where did that happen?
I think Will's missile actually hit him. I think he hit him from behind. That's what it looked like. Will, you killed
fire.
No. Is there friendly fire in this?
No, I don't think so. Velnort, show me what you're made of. It's just like, yes, High Commander. Oh, shame. My Velnort's actually trying, you know? I mean, and that's impressive.
Actually, Blue In, what I need is like a space helmet so that I just so Lisa can't hear me. Like it's like its own little sound chamber. It would be a little echoey, but then Lisa would be so happy. Although she would probably like it if there was no oxygen supplied in there sometimes because I'm so noisy.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You actually held up pretty well in here.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised.
Will is still pelting you. You're still alive, but I wouldn't say healthy.
So-
You
well,
can still
I mean,
see as long as you can still see the LSN on my wing, I am still ready to fight, sir. Oh no, not the LSN. Oh no, there it goes. Oh, Camo, he's like, I shall erase the LSN. No, the LSN. That's all that's going to be left is one little wing that says LSN. I should be looking on the inside of the ship to see. Oh, look at this. Oh, there goes the LSN.
Yeah, there it goes.
There it goes.
Okay.
Okay, let's take a look at these ships really quickly. Let's take a
yeah.
look at your Velnot here.
Yeah.
I just want to take a quick look. And then I should really go.
I really just wanted the Velnot versus one Camo, but unfortunately I never get victory.
Fine, I will do one
Even
Velnot
when I
versus
cheat,
Camo, and
I
then I
don't get
have
it.
to go. Then I have to go.
Okay.
So I just
That's
want to
fine.
take a
It's all
really
right.
quick look.
Rob, it's alright.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Look, it's fine. It's fine. It's not like it matters. No, it's okay. It's fine. No, seriously, sir, it's fine. It's fine.
Wow.
I know. I'm harsh. So what do we got here? We've got 4 missile launchers. We've got 2 manufactories. We've got some cannons, some small cannons on the side, and then we have some large cannons. Lots of quarters. Look at all the people. Yeah, you need like a bar. You need like I don't know, a gift shop. You need yeah.
I agree.
I don't know. And this game needs fighters. This game needs fighters so badly. And I want each pilot to have their own little fighter and launch off a little tube. Oh my god, that would be so great.
That would be so cool.
I would honestly, Walt, if you're still listening, dude, I know it's been a long day, but give me fighters and I don't know. I'll give you an extra $1 for the game, seriously. Like, so if you charge $15 for the game, I'll pay you $16 just because I want fighters. Seriously, spend the time with it, make fighters. Oh my god, I'd be so happy. This is a neat looking little ship. I like it. A dance floor in the control room. I like it. Okay, so Camo 5, let's throw down a Camo 5. And then that's it. And then I gotta go. Okay, Camo 5, here we go. I'm not even gonna have you guys face each other because, you know. My rules
Walt
now.
says-
My rules.
Yeah, Walt says there is no friendly fire. So the Velnot actually managed to defeat Amazing by itself on like half of its limbs, which is, I find that so funny.
Well, that's good.
Somehow the Velnot still won. I don't know.
Okay, and player 2, let's go. Kill each other.
I'm sorry that I'm forcing you to do this, Rob.
You're not forcing me. I need to see this. I need to see if Camo beats you with this large ship. I'm gonna be angry. So angry. At Camo.
Okay.
Seriously.
Focus.
There we go. Fire! Oh, there goes the missiles. Hit him as hard as you can. Crush him. Kill him.
Fire main cannons. Boom, boom, boom. I swear, Camo. If you somehow beat
Camo
me,
needs
I
to
will-
die. How does he do this? I thought, you know, when he sent me a ship early too. I thought, oh, Camo's just not even serious. He's not even really taking. And look at, oh, but you are killing him. Thank God. Come on. Finally.
He has caught. Look at the hole he's made in my ship. What is this? What is this ship? Well, okay, never mind. It's because the munitions are just badly placed. So when one of the turrets went up in smoke, it killed everything behind it. Was half the
great.
issue.
Wow.
It was just
I
badly
wonder-
constructed.
So do
Sorry?
the power storage blow up when do they explode like that? I don't think they do, eh? Just the reactors
I
do.
don't- I think I don't know actually. Well, the thing is that like the idea is that they're like, you know, the reactors make little like plasma. Yeah, they generate like plasma, which are the batteries.
Yeah.
So I guess if the battery area explodes, there'll be like lots of plasma going everywhere.
Yeah,
So
I
I guess it would
guess-
make a big
yeah.
boom.
There you go. Camo has died. Camo
Yes!
loses. Laps wins the tournament.
Perfect.
Period.
Perfect. Seems completely.
Anybody
legit
argue
to
with me? That's it. You'll have to deal with the South African dictator. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time I have for you today. If you would like to participate in any of our tournaments going forward, please join our Discord. I will keep you updated on what's happening with the tournament schedules. And might be Cosmoteer, might be some other things that are coming up too that I have my eye on for tournaments. So please join our Discord and yeah, so I will be posting anything like that in the announcements. As far as Cosmoteer tournaments, we're going to wait until future versions come out. We're going to let some of those issues that Walt saw today and that we saw get fixed, hopefully. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do another one. And maybe the next one, we might do a prize-eligible tournament. We'll see. I want to make sure that the game is fairly balanced and we've got some good rules in place. But anyway, Thank you for joining us, guys. I really appreciate it. And a very special thank you to my co-host, Lapapsnow. Thank you so much for staying up so late and tolerating.
No, it's all right. It's always an absolute pleasure. I mean, it's been 4 hours.
Yeah.
But honestly, that is no issue to me. I love this. It's always great to be you with chat and you and all the maniac explosionality. So thank you, Rob. Always glad to be here. Always glad to be invited and welcome.
And Luke, I haven't done this for a long time, but if somebody wants to get a hold of you, how would they track you down? Would they have to hire a tracker through the desert in the savannah?
Well, if you wanted to get to me directly, yes. But alternatively, you could just subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Oh, right. Yes, YouTube.
Yeah. Which is linked to in Rob's you know the little, if you go to Rob's main page and you look to the right, you'll see support my comrades. Yes, I'm there. Yes. look for Lapapsnow. I've been slowly making a Cosmoteer series. Slowly, but unfortunately lately I've been primarily consumed by Factorio and reassembly modding. So I'll get back to that. But yes, if you want to find me, that's where you go. Lapapsnow, LAPAPSNOW.
He's delightfully interesting to listen to, and he sings, and not just aggressive humming. He actually sings sometimes, and it's a relaxing thing. If you're looking for something to kind of calm you down after a hard day of work, and you just put on some Lapapsnow, and it's like soft music in the background. It's delightful. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate all of your likes, subscribes, and all that kind of good stuff. If you choose to do so, I'm not going to force you to come here and subscribe and everything, but you should subscribe totally. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Join me on the Discord if you have any questions about this current or future tournaments. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye. And until next
Luke,
time,
sign
everybody.
us out. Luke, sign us out. I forgot. Luke, sign us out.
And until next time, everybody. Cheerio.
Excellent.
Oh gosh, that was too fun.